It's already saying wireless connection is an issue, so okay. There we go. All right, we got a few people in here now. What's up, everybody? I know the reception might be a little choppy as we move away from this area. Right down here in front of Common Grounds. This is Bobby's place. They're having their 20th anniversary today, right? It's Bobby's 20th anniversary today. Yep.
You're also one of the guys who stopped that fire?
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
CJ Halliburton.
You did the live stream?
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
This is us doing it right now. Say hi. There he is.
How are you doing?
Doing good.
My name's Joel Jacobson. I'm running against Robin Boss for the Speaker of the Assembly. We can do a lot better in our state. And they should have met at the, not gambled in and gambled out yesterday at the Wisconsin legislature. That was just awful behavior. We can do a lot better in our state. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. How you doing? Yes.
We burn, you burn with us.
Strong words, y'all. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you sharing, guys. Hey, thanks for letting me be part of your community. I appreciate it. Take care. The incendiary type. So we're down here, guys, on the waterfront. If you would, share the stream. So yeah, hey, if hope everyone can let him know you're not from Wisconsin. Yeah, no. So this is the waterfront down here, historic waterfront in Kenosha, Wisconsin. I'm looking forward to taking a walk through here and just getting a chance to see things that have transpired and the healing that's gone on in this community already. Hey, thank you so much. Just the outpouring of love that's out here. How's the connection, guys? How we doing, folks?
It's fine.
All right. Hey, could you tell me really quick, this pier down here, this is the historic waterfront. This is the old shipyard, right?
I just know it is Navy Pier.
The old Navy pier, yeah.
And that used to be where Simmons factory, Thatcher's factory.
Okay. What's the name of that lighthouse out there?
Just the North Pier Lighthouse.
North Pier Lighthouse.
Yeah.
Works for me.
They don't own it anymore. It's owned by a private person.
Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to living in a lighthouse someday. How you doing? All right, we're going to keep on pushing here, guys. So, hey, what I'd ask everyone to do, Andrew's blurry. This one's okay? All right, good deal. Hey, right. What's up from Maui? Mahalo. Yeah, hey, if you guys please just share the stream. Let's get it out there. What we're going to be doing is taking a walk through Kenosha today and maybe for the next couple days and getting a chance to just, hey, what's up, all? Like I said, take a look at what's been happening here. There's been a lot of healing. There's been a lot of community rally. And I'm so excited to be back here and get a chance to say hi to everybody. And what's up, man? How you doing? And be a part of hopefully some of the relief efforts here to, get some of the stuff that was destroyed in the riot the other night, well, for those nights out here in Kenosha. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. And we're going to be walking up here, checking things out. And I guess so. The big note to keep in mind here is that old POTUS is coming to town. So apparently he's bopping around here somewhere, getting a chai latte or something. And so we're not exactly sure when or where he's going to show up. But, hopefully we get a chance to have a quick interview with him. I mean, hey, stranger things have happened, right? What's up, Jen? How you doing? It's great to be back in Kenosha, guys. So good to be back here. This place is amazing. It's a beautiful town. It's crazy being here in the daylight hours too, because every night, I'm out doing my stream and it's just hours and hours of nighttime footage. It's so hard to get a chance to really see what's going on, especially over the clouds of smoke and all the things that that Kenosha had to go through for last week. But man, it's great to be back. Kelly, what's up, bud? So, hey, something to keep in mind. My traditional flow is I usually have a microphone and I'll be in front of the camera doing interviews, talking to folks. I've got my amazing exec admin here taking notes. My sister, Shama, who's amazing and been helping make all this possible, along with my guy, Andrew Mercado, who's right in front of me, running his feed. And, yeah, what's up, London? How you doing, the UK? So once we get up here, we're going to be hopefully popping in the mic here in a little bit and getting a chance to talk to some of the local residents out here in Kenosha. But it's great to be back, y'all. Yeah, let me flip this around here. Let you guys take a look at what's happening. Trump's still in the air, you think? Much like him to be late, huh? Guess the president's busy, man. All right, it's charging right now. Yeah. In the air. So we're down here in front of the trolley dogs. What's amazing, I didn't realize that trolley was still actually functional there. The trolley dogs is up and running, guys. We're gonna get some chow. Come on down. How you doing, boss?
How are you?
Fantastic. How are you? Doing good. Thank you. Things are coming back to normal, right? Back up for business. Trying. Want to say hi to everybody real quick?
Hi, how are you guys? How you doing?
Here we go.
Everybody come visit us.
Is this your business right here?
Yes.
Trolley dogs.
Yes.
It's awesome. And this is a functional trolley, right? That runs up and down through town here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is functional.
That's fantastic. It's fantastic. All right. Well, hey, take care. I'll have to come by and grab a bite here at some point.
Good.
All right. All right. So, yeah. He's in his motorcade now. Okay. So, yeah. Again, this is all part of how you doing, gentlemen. See you. Good. How much? How much out here, you know? From Sky, probably. No, he's in a motorcade right now, apparently heading from Chicago. So he's probably pretty close at this point. Not that I have details or anything, but probably sometime soon. All right, gentlemen, have a good one. How we doing? Century Pub up and running.
Yep.
People in there getting Trump loose. Taco Tuesday. Say Taco Tuesday one more time. Taco Tuesday. I love it. That's the best. You guys are amazing. It's Taco Tuesdays over here. All right. Century Pub. Y'all come down and get them. We'll talk to you later. All right. Enjoy. It's fine. Expect some pressure. Stop the hate. Man, there's some incredible, the murals that have been put together down here, like every billboard. Now, guys, if you remember when I was down here last time, like all of these buildings, there weren't boards here. It was broken glass and chaos. So, I mean, the boards come obviously to repair the damage, and now subsequently they made art on these boards, which is fantastic. You know, I think for the community here is a beautiful opportunity for people to come out and heal. Man, I'm gonna say that a lot. It might start to annoy people, but I'm gonna talk a lot about healing and closure and finding peace, because that's what I'm trying to push for. But this kind of stuff, when you have like children's art on walls, on signs that previously said children live upstairs, please don't burn. Like, that just broke my heart to think that people had to make note on a building that there was children or people, elderly individuals that lived above a building, and these live-abovs, they were just pleading, not to burn that place down because they wouldn't be able to evacuate their children in time. It's heartbreaking. But now I've seen little kids out here doing finger painting, just reminding everyone out here that this is a community. It's not a battleground. It's not a war zone. It was a place that was stricken with a terrible series of events, and subsequently now has done an amazing job of bouncing back. Hey, how we doing, my guy? Hey, doing fantastic. How are you? Oh, I'm glad. Hey, we're on right now.
Yeah, I think I'm watching that.
Are you watching Andrew? Hey, if you're going to watch one of the two, he's the guy to watch. Hey, Andrew. What's that?
Heading down to Snap-on, or going to hang out downtown?
What's happening at Snap-on?
I think that's where the president was going.
We weren't sure exactly where he was going to touch down. We're just going to walk through of some of the downtown area here, taking a look at everything that's been going on.
It's on 80th and 30th Ave.
Yeah. Okay, hey, my friend, thank you so much.
Yeah.
We'll be seeing you.
Enjoy. Take care.
Hey, absolutely. You too. So why not right here? This is another one of those buildings. Like I said, we walked by. If you guys remember from the feed the other night, that was The windows were broken out, and it had, had been looted.
Dump Trump 2020!
They were saying, "Dump Trump." I'm gonna tell you right now, guys. A lot of the protest coverage and a lot of the coverage that I've gotten has come up with some of the slogans that have just been burned into my brain. Like some of the chants. Well, I wake up chanting. I'm not gonna lie. But the sassy bee. There's a sassy bee. Again, man, these places. When we were down here walking through at the end of our first night, we were covered in soot. Soot. Why is this a word I can't say? Soot. And finally made our way down to the waterfront. And Andrew and I remember just sat down and like took our bags off. And I mean, we're still smoking from the fires. And watched the sunrise right down here over the marina. And man, it was this tranquility that came over this place. Like really just at that point, like it made its way into my bones. But it was all broken glass, and people immediately were out before the sun even came up, helping out their neighbors, helping clean up stores that they didn't own, just businesses that had been affected that they'd been going to since they were children. So, I mean, and I think for me, that's the type of love we need. It doesn't matter what your voting preference is. It doesn't matter, where you spend your time on Sundays. At the end of the day, when we die, our God's all the same one. We'll figure that out. Let's not fight about it. And let's just try to push for some kind of policies that'll bring peace and change. It doesn't matter who's waving that banner, but it's tough because we get really stuck in our ways, so I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure it out. Well, I'm spinning around here for you guys and take a look at some of these signs. So and there's a lot of people that aren't out right now, but I'm going to do my best to talk to as many people as possible on our way into here to kind of take a look at some more of the areas that were affected. So he just went past 90th and Sheridan, should be coming up on 75th now. If he's just doing a quick drive through, it might be hard to catch up with him. So if he's planning on walking at some point, yeah, we're going to head this way. I think that's creeping up on the church. Like I said, if you guys see over here, it says, kids live upstairs. And at first, it was hard for me to sink that in. It was one of those things where someone want to grab a screenshot of that for me. Thank you. It was hard for me to conceptualize what they were saying, because it just seemed like something out of like a zombie movie or something that's, something you see in a disaster movie. But when you're seeing it right here in this beautiful little town, it comes across. Oh my goodness. If you guys don't remember this bike right here, at one point when I was doing my coverage on night 1 or 2, the person was riding this bike right beside the, if you can't hear me, it's a lot of bikers right now, was riding this bicycle right beside one of the Bearcats, and the guy just popped up from the turret on the top and just lit the person up, knocked them off their bike. So like I said, look for the helpers. I love that. Sounds like there's an alarm going off up here. I'm not sure what that's about. All right, we're heading towards the high school, guys. So,
That's where he's going.
Okay, how we doing, boss?
Maybe if someone could tell us where that is from where you're at.
So yeah, anyone in the is about to pass 60th and Sheridan. What am I missing here? Hey, I'm moving as fast as I can, y'all. Oh, we're creeping up on Sheridan right now. Hey, how you doing? Thank you. So we're moving as fast as we can. 89th, 60th. Is he just bombing down this motorcade, not getting out of the car at all? We'll catch up with him. We'll catch up with him.
He's supposed to head towards
Hello, Netherlands. Glass companies, man. Yeah, you guys are seeing that. Hey, boss. Good, man. How are you?
Good, thank you much.
All right.
Have a good one.
All right, you do the same, man. Thank you. I don't know what man came up. Yeah, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Hey, keep on watching. I'll keep doing my best to give you what I give you. So right here is the Bradford Church, guys. Bradford Unitarian. Apparently, the president is so yeah, guys, we're creeping up on the edge of it all right now. So at the high school, so the school, there's one right across the street from us, but how far up here is the high school? The Bradford High School?
That's about 2 miles away.
2 miles that way. That's pretty far.
Bradford is 30. What are you looking for?
We're trying to figure out where the president's train's coming through here.
This one far.
Oh, did it?
You missed.
Oh, well. He's up here somewhere, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and catch up with, so they have a pretty large crowd of people marching through the streets here. This is the backside of the Bradford Church. You guys can see that line right there is where that fire was coming right up to the building, where Andrew and I ended up trying to help the fire department do their part, do what we can to help them at least. How we doing? Again, if there's a lot of these stream packs up here, so we're hoping not to get caught up with any of the this is the auto dealership here, guys. What's up, my guy?
Thank you for everything.
Hey, you're very welcome, man. Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you. Hey, you're very welcome. Thank you.
What's the message to the president? What's your message to him? How welcome is it? I'd love to be here. I'm thankful that he came here.
Looks like there's a huge crowd gathering up in the front up there, guys.
It seems like they let us down. This should have happened. Car lot, 3 properties here. All the cars. There was no reason. Who are you doing? Who do I blame?
We're going to catch up with that crowd here.
I think that majority of people.
Hey, what's up, boss? Some heated emotion. I'm going to show you guys this because this is a lot of the heated emotion that people are feeling right now. How are we doing? Just to keep this in mind, there's different views, there's different opinions. How am I doing, guy?
You know, waiting for the pompous one.
There you go. Hey, my guy. Good, man. Good to see you. Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate that. These are some of the, so just again, this is a micro dose of some of the exchanges. Michael, you're right across from the high school. You make it here, I got a bird's eye view for you. Oh, thanks, Michael. I don't know where the high school is exactly.
They must have bust them all in.
So my guy. How are you doing?
Doing good. The high school's like a couple miles. It's like a 50-minute walk.
It's a couple mile walk.
Yeah, like I looked it up on maps, and it's like 54 minutes from here.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah,
I'm not sure why he's going to the high. I think it's just because they have a big rally down there right now.
probably.
All right. I'm going to take a stroll through these, through like I called this boneyard, guys, as we came to know it, as I walk through here, give you guys an idea of some of the aftermath of this car lot fire. This is where these aren't even the first fires, just so you guys know. These fires that started here came on the wings of the dump truck and garbage truck fires that were started right down in front of the courthouse. But you can see this is, I mean, it's just insane how quick this spread.
Deep on the scene, inhale,
exhale, let me tell you about a story that I got to tell. Gun shows, you gonna pre-fail.
Yeah, so, Chris, what's up, man? So, is the president supposed to be speaking down at the high school? Is that his plan?
All I really want is for people to start first of all,
If you would, please let me know. I'd really appreciate it. That'd be great. How you doing? Hey. Thanks for letting me be here. Appreciate it. Love you. So as you can hear, there's plenty of people that don't want anything to do with Trump that are here.
No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA.
Oh, appreciate you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Hey, appreciate you guys. So is Trump planning on speaking at the high school? Is that the plan right now? That's kind of the last word I heard.
Overall, though, things been pretty mellow.
Hey, hey. Hey, thank you. Hey. Man, we were just out here covering it while we could cover it, you know?
Well, the nights, all the shit happened, I was watching you live, and
Yeah.
it was just crazy.
It was insane. I'm just glad to see there's healing happening right here in these streets.
I mean, overall, this has been pretty mellow. I hope it stays this way.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
Exactly.
All it takes is a few, you know?
Just gotta come back to Kenosha when it's all nice and beautiful, and
Absolutely.
it's a good city to party in and everything.
Yeah. You guys lived here your whole lives? Kenosha your whole life? Oh, you're good. Okay. You guys been here your whole lives? Awesome. This is home, though, right? I mean, what you can see, guys, also in the background here. Thanks, guys. So some of these little sketch marks here, those are where the pepper balls hit the ground when the law enforcement agents are shooting at people that are out here protesting. They send out like like 10 feet worth of like pepper spray that kind of goes, or pepper powder that kind of goes through the air. And they try to aim for the feet, but we saw plenty of it. Like people were getting hit all over, you know. This is a school in the background here. This is kind of when the crowd made its way out of Civic Park. They started pushing this direction and just started smashing out all the windows on this school. And it's terrible because I had people that I was hearing that were saying like my kids go to that school, you know, and like it's terrible. You have the post office across the street over here, all boarded up. Civic Center Park the sign's been cleaned up. You can see that. Hey everybody, if you would please share the stream. Let's go ahead and get this out there. Let the world see what's going on in Kenosha again. You know, this is an iconic moment. The president's coming here to Kenosha. I'm gonna try to get over here and get some coverage on what's going down. So bear with me for a moment, y'all.
Hey, CJ.
Hey, what's happening, darling? Hey, how are you? Hey, what's up, all? What's up, boss?
Welcome back, man.
Hey, thank you for having me here. I appreciate you. What's going on, guys? Oh, sorry. I thought that was coming up. Oh, thank you so much.
Leaning on Ben Shapiro for using your video or for using one of your images.
Oh, okay.
I said, Ben, gotta give CJ some props for that.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for letting me be here with y'all. Appreciate it.
No. Don't blame Trump for this.
So you got a lot to say. So I'm actually not to speak until I get done. All right? Look, we all care about each other.
Off the mic! Off the mic! Off the mic! We don't need any more of this crap!
I'm not against you. I'm not against you. Your president is the president already. What I'm saying is, lives are getting lost. People are dying. People are hurt. There's kids at the border that can't get home.
That was like that with Obama. Clinton started that shit.
What kids at the border? Be more specific.
Clinton did it. Obama did it. Why is it Trump's fault?
She don't know what to do.
You don't even know. You just preaching what CNN tell you, girl. You don't, you're too young. You still went through it.
She's an agitator.
All lives matter.
All lives matter. All lives matter.
What's your name?
I don't feel like you made a point.
All right.
No point made.
All right, everybody. There's something, I'm going to give you a little short verse. It says, be slow to speak, quick to listen, and slow to anger. So let's be slow to anger, and let's listen and not interrupt. All right? That's love right there. Be patient, like Jesus is with you guys.
How you guys doing? My name is Lamar Whitfield. I am the CEO and founder of the No More Foundation. I am here because I have a no more moment in my life. We all need to pay attention to how passionate we are today and understand that we are all Americans. No one should be on any other side other than the right side. I am not here to divide anyone. I am here to bring us all together and get everybody to understand that we all matter. And when you hear the words come out of my mouth of Black Lives Matter, I am a black man whose lives matter. Unfortunately, I have been feeling like that has been forgotten about. That is the reason that you hear me say what I'm saying. And I am not saying other lives do not matter. I'm just reminding them that this one black life do matter. And if we can all come together and have a seat at the table, I guarantee we will not be out here arguing with each other and yelling at each other. We have to understand that this is the time where we can all make what we want to happen. Look at your skin, look at my skin, and then look around and see that we are all here as a different set of people fighting for one cause. There's no way that we can allow things that's been happening in this world to keep continuing to happen. So I have brought myself all the way out from Chicago, Hyde Park, to hopefully make a difference. I need everyone to remind themselves that you are here because you're passionate. You are here because you don't want what's been happening to happen. And that is why I'm here, because I'm at a no more moment for everything that's been happening. Black on black crime is a no more moment. Putting us against each other is a no more moment. Police brutality is a no more moment. Mental abuse is a no more moment. And so the No More Foundation is here to assist men with mental illnesses and homelessness, because once we get them together mentally, they will stand with us and make a difference. And we can make this country great, but we have to do it together. There's no way we can do it with everybody being divided. There's no way we can do it with people attacking each other. There's no way we can do it when one individual puts us against each other. I have not said a name because we all know who that is.
Vote out fascism!
Remember, at the end of the day, that we will make this thing happen as long as we do it together. So if you really feel like America should be changed and America can move in a positive direction, all you have to do is say no more.
No more!
If you really believe that you are at a no more moment, say no more. That is the reason I am here, because I'm at a no more moment for all of it. I will not be pit against anyone. I will have my voice to be heard. I came in peace. I am not here to be violent. I will not tap anything because it does not allow my voice to be heard. I will have my voice to be heard because I know how to do it. I know how to allow people to understand when you see a black man like me speaking about black lives. I'm a black man whose lives matter. I feel like it has been forgotten about, and that's what brought me out of the house into the streets. So remember, when you yell those things out, as long as you're passionate, you should make this thing happen. Please and thank you, guys. Remember, follow me at nomorefoundation.org. And remember, let's continue to stay peaceful, because this is all of our country. Thank you so much.
This is my show. Somebody get
You guys, don't throw shit in each other's faces. That's not what we're about. That's not what we want.
I wish a Karen would. Karen.
What happened?
Karen.
Excuse me, bud. Excuse me, bud. Hey, bud. Excuse me. Slide this way. Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Whoa.
You know a person named
What
Karen?
happened?
She attacked. My wife was attacked by two people from the Black Matter group after they were calling for burning down Kenosha, and we confront them about burning down Kenosha. Mm-hmm. Okay, somebody saying we don't care if we have to burn the entire city down. That is wrong. I don't care what side you're on. That's part of the crime of destroying the city. And I'll stand up for that. I fought for this country. And I will fight for this city. Okay?
Absolutely.
I don't go for racism on either side. I defend people I've defended members of the black community for 34 years. I fought to keep black people, their families back from social services. I fought to get black people out of jail and keep them out of jail. I've represented many, many black people. My wife does not deserve to be assaulted because some person is such a snowflake that they can't stand being told that they're committing a crime when they're calling for the burning down of a city.
And you're a resident right here in Kenosha, correct?
I'm born and raised in Kenosha. Well, raised in Kenosha all my life.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate you sharing. Thank you.
No problem.
Thanks for what you're doing.
No problem, man.
So again, like I said, when it comes right down to it, guys, nobody here from Kenosha is going to burn Kenosha. The things that are happening here, out of how many arrests that night?
175, 110.
Out of 175 arrests the other night, 110 of those people were not Kenosha residents. And that was when the riots broke out and people were being arrested for riotous activity and destroying property. To be clear, they're not from here. Kenosha here is standing strong. They're not trying to burn down their own community. And that's what this guy was talking about right here. He was speaking directly to that fact. Pardon me. Excuse me.
You can see the lines of this madness. It's going somewhere. Fascism is consolidating. And we're saying no.
I'm choosing to walk away from that. I'm turning from that now, and I'm going to walk how you want me to walk. How you tell us to live in your word. Because your word is alive and living. Your word is the truth that will set you free. Your word, you put your word.
What brings you gentlemen out today? What brings you out today?
In this world.
Tell somebody through a bottle.
That word is not right. It says, for when you become a believer, you shall never have any.
So all it takes sometimes is a water bottle to turn things sideways. We've seen it time and time again where a protest goes from a standoff to a clash from a water bottle being thrown. Hey! Hi, guy.
Was America great when they dropped bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Hell no! Was America great when they had people enslaved? Hell no! Was America great when they took the land of Mexico? Hell no! America was never great. The people, we're getting organized for a national revolution to overthrow this system at the soonest possible time. This system is a nightmare for humanity. This system is a nightmare of humanity, and it doesn't have to be this way. There's millions of people who are sickened by this shit. There's millions of people who are agonizing over the state of the world. This is serious. People are dying in the streets. People are dying.
Yeah, 116.
Okay? And Trump is stirring this on. Trump is calling this on. He said the white supremacists are fine people. That's a fascist. And we're saying
Hey, anybody in the comments here wants to pop in? Is Trump speaking right now at the high school?
live in a fascist America. September 5th, into the streets, drive out the Trump regime. September 5th, into the streets, drive out the Trump regime. September 5th, into the streets, drive out the Trump regime.
We don't want to be socialists.
Yeah. So, I guess there's a large grouping of people at the Bradford High School. So, if
So we just got people up here talking about why it's crucial that we're out here right now in Kenosha. There are people who have come all across the country to be in the streets here. And people may wonder why. Why did they choose this town? Because people stood up. Think about it. We would not even know what happened to Jacob Blake unless the people in that neighborhood didn't film it and try to bring it out. One of the things that we're trying to do right here and right now is actually cohere people, organize people to actually take on this message.
Get in here. Absolutely.
Whether that be children Congress, whether that be about
Sorry for what
Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. I'm definitely moving to Kenosha now. I thought that was a bird for a second.
Big fans.
Hey, how are you? Huh?
Thank you for showing our film.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for letting me be here with you. Oh, please, yeah, absolutely.
People make it seem they beat up, but they love to look at things, especially like someone told me like that. They want to see like worse than them.
Glow in the dark, bro. You're glowing, bro. Glow in the dark, bro.
Glow in the dark.
And two other people like that. I give them a third of you.
Sorry. It's all right. They're meeting with the National Guard and the Justice Center right now.
The Justice Center?
It says they're meeting. Picture. I've been following you.
I think
Hi. Hi. It's beautiful. I mean, we came in last night and I understand what he's been talking about all this time. Yeah.
All right. Likewise. Hey, thank you so much. Thanks for coming and saying hi. So guys, so what I'm looking to do right now is I'm kind of interested in getting. You're awesome. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much.
It's actually the high school, I think, where everyone's at with the round table.
So we're looking to get to the high school, I believe, right now. Yeah, it's interesting, guys. It's really interesting here. But if anybody has maybe a ride, we could snatch from right down here on Sheridan and 56th to the high school right now. It'd be great. Get down there and try to catch some of the president's speech as best we can. So if you're watching right now and you're right here in Kenosha and you happen to be in the courthouse area, Civic Park area, pin a comment. Yeah, and I would love to be there for that. He's already at Bradford High School, yeah. Super spreaders. Yeah. Let me know, guys, if anyone's able to do that. That'd be great. Let's take a look at what's going on over here. We got some speakers. I want to definitely make this about the town and about the about what's the going-ons right now. Oh, that's super cool. It's an awesome stick. Really cool. Man, I wish we had more of those.
I grabbed like 5 of them off the street.
Good deal. Thank you.
Your necktie.
I think that is shocking, and I think it's important that we pay attention to it. And I also think it's important
I was, but apparently you're not listening.
I don't want you out of here. Even if you persecute me, if you come up here and slap me or stab me, I'm going to pray for you right away. I love you, man. But Jesus loves you more than he died for you. No matter what you've done in your past, no matter
Oh, they have all those roads blocked off? All right.
knocking at the door of your heart, waiting for you to let me in. If you just repent, what's that? He still loves you, even though you said that. I just hope you don't die in that type of thought. What's that?
Oh, yeah, just button.
Who is? I don't even know who that is. But he's a fake God. He's a God that hasn't brought true healing.
Yeah, we're gonna stay here. I think Trump's on his way here. And you're right, there would be bad connection because of high school. Yeah, guys, don't worry about a ride. I'm gonna stay right here and let Trump come to me. Step over here for a second.
He wants justice. He wants love. He wants every single soul here to be with him in heaven. For many people, as yourself right now, are lovers of themselves, are prideful, are boasters, are mockers.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna hop up here real quick, get a look at this crowd. Oh, through there? That's okay. I don't want that. There you go. She made it. Didn't want to snag on your bag there, boss. Who does green shirt work for? I don't know who green shirt is. What's up, boss? How you doing? Oh yeah. You know, I think that by the time we get up to the high school, he's probably going to be done speaking. Yeah.
We have someone there, and they said he came, but they didn't even see him.
Really?
They didn't even see him come out. So
came. No one saw him. He went.
Nobody saw him. As far as I know, I'm sure he's in there, but I don't know how they would got him in there without seeing him.
Yeah, I don't know. He's been working on his ninja moves, I've heard. He's working on his invisibility, which is, I mean, as president, you should have invisibility. It's one of those qualities that everyone should carry. Yeah, we should check on Mike. But I appreciate you offering the ride. Thank you so much. Yeah. How y'all doing? How's the temperature? What do you think?
Oh, it's been great.
I mean, like, I still love you, Seattle. How do you guys say your name if you don't want to be on, you know?
No, it's fine. My name is Abby.
Abby, pleasure to meet you.
Lou, this is my daughter, Ryan.
Hey, hi, everybody. Pleasure to meet you. Great looking family you got here. Yeah, this is my family. This is my sister. Here we are. So what do you think about all this right now? So you've got the BLM march, and of course you have a lot of Trump supporters in the crowd right now. I think it's really interesting that it turns into BLM versus Trump. Like, there's this weird divide there, which I don't feel like that should be the divide, right? There's a certain human equality that we're talking about that shouldn't be on a Democratic Republican level, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen much of these kinds of clashes here in Kenosha before?
No. No. Not at all.
Today is the first time.
Yeah.
To me, it's kind of heartbreaking.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts to see because we're all a family here, we're a community, and being divided like this, it's not a good thing.
You know, I'm gonna plug this in so I can hear you guys better, because if that's okay.
No problem.
So, bear with me, all you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in, get ourselves set so we can get this mic running. This is my normal forte here, guys, to be on a mic, making sure everybody can hear. So we're gonna have to do a mic check with everyone. Just 1 second, because I am curious. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the feed. You're gonna see comments that'll pop up. She's learning. She's brand new to the camera side, and she's doing a phenomenal job. What's up? Hey, here we are. What's up, guys? You brought the pup. You gotta love it. Can everyone hear me in the comments? Comment, people, comment. Like 5,000 people watching. We should have a few comments that'll pop up. Oh, there's the love. What's up? Good thought. Yep. My thoughts exactly. That's about how that works every time. Anybody commenting if we can hear you in the comms? We're good. All right, cool. What brings you out, man? Your dog said more than that. You got me. Come on. Your mom brought you out here for a reason, right? You said to see history being made, right? Who's coming to town today?
Who's coming to town?
Wait, Santa Claus is coming to... Are you saying that is... Boom, mind's blown. What about you? Why are you here? She came with your mom? Okay, what brings you out?
I just wanted to show my kids this is what democracy is. This is history. They're going to be learning about this in the history books in years to come, and so are their kids. And how often do you get an opportunity like this?
Thank you for bringing them out. Appreciate it. It's awesome. Thank you for coming out. Yeah. Oh, please. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, sorry. I'm stepping on your foot there.
You switch it. My husband's going to be so jealous.
Well, tell him to come down and say hi, too. All right. So, what's up, man? Sorry, one sec. What's up, my guy?
I'm the one that messaged you about the barbecue.
Oh, yeah, thank you for that. Yeah.
Come mom wants to know.
Okay, well, we're not sure how our schedule's running right now, but definitely, we're down here.
He's over at Jacob's shooting.
Oh, right up the street here?
No.
Oh, okay. Jacob Blake's shooting. Okay.
Everybody's telling me secrets. They see Secret Service cars over there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna stay here. I think he's coming this way, so we'll probably run into him. Yeah, we'll see him.
I got a comment. He's uptown where the damage is right now. Where's that?
Okay, it's up that way. Yeah, so he'll have to come this way eventually. Maybe. We're gonna step back in. Hey, man, thank you very much. Keep messaging and let me know. There's a lot coming in, but I definitely want to hear about that because I love a barbecue. Like, legit love a barbecue. I'm not kidding about the barbecue. Okay. Hey, just DM me. Those are the biggest wheels I've ever seen in my life. Can you ride to the moon on those things? Do those fly? Don't lie. Those float. You got a small alien in the bag, don't you? E.T.? You know what I'm talking about. So the question I was going to ask you guys. Yeah, what's up? Hey, Chris. I think we're gonna wait here, man. So don't come for the ride. I appreciate it, but I think that he's making so many moves. We'd be chasing him around, and I guarantee they've got. I don't want to say signal jammers, but they've got signal jammers. So it's tough for us to get reception around him. So, question for you guys though. So when you see things like this happening, right? It kind of is like a right and a left situation. Do you feel that in a place like Kenosha, this is a good opportunity for people to actually listen to each other for a change? Like face-to-face conversations that might make people think differently?
It gives an open opportunity for sure. I don't think in this setting anyone's really getting through to anyone because nobody really has their ears open. Right. Everyone's just talking at people. I think that it's a thing that we can have open for discussion. Sure. On one-on-one level, but in groups like this, everyone gets amped up on adrenaline, and I don't know.
I wish I think there's a select few amount of people here who are, have come into this with their offense already built, and once we can self-reflect and learn to lower that, no matter what side, right or left, and we can just all come together as just general people, citizens of Kenosha or Racine or Chicago, wherever you're coming from, and be willing to hear each other out, not scream over each other, and try to actually tune into what people are saying, whether you agree or not. You don't have to agree just because you're listening. That's what I pray. I pray to see people doing, and I think some people really, really want that here. I think that some people are trying, so hopefully we can just have more of that and, preach that.
It's tough because you have a lot of conviction, but with that, people try to do a lot of convincing, and it's hard because people are so passionate, but it's almost like that passion's all fueled towards something. We hope positive, right? Like there's not an innate negativity in that. take that and right. I heard someone say once, and I'll say it several times, that we all agree on the disease. We all agree on the symptoms, but we can't agree on the cure. Right? And it kind of comes down to a point where there's a lot of energy on both sides. Like, if we could apply it at the table where we break bread, maybe something like this would materialize into something productive as a community forum, right?
We can't be afraid. So many people are so afraid to even state their opinion, especially if like there's 3 people you don't agree with, even amongst friends, are afraid to speak up on either side when it feels like something's built against them. We need to create a place of love to where, like, no matter what you're saying, it's like, oh, like, we're not going to attack you, you know, like, we'll hear you out and say what you say, and, you know, if you want to be convinced, you know, or if you don't want to be convinced, but still that open dialogue, like, that's the goal. But not everyone's always going to agree, too. People have to realize that.
I hope people don't agree, because it agitates your beliefs, right?
It's so different. Change when people don't agree. Or when people all agree, then nothing ever changes.
They always say that, like, every great truce or treaty leaves with both parties unhappy. At some point, like, when you're frustrated that somebody just changed your views, you might be upset about it, but when you get home, you're kind of like, oh, I get it now. I'm an idiot. You know, why didn't I see that?
Yeah, for sure. And certain people, like, even in the Bible, it says that some people are more heavily convicted than others, and we're not to judge them for that. Sure. But that's just between them and what they're going through and what they need to believe. And, you know, just if you know what you know and you can hear each other out, have sympathy and empathy for each other and what we're saying, you know, it would just do so much more change.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you guys all for talking to me. I'm going to make some rounds. I'm sure we'll see you here soon enough, all right? All right. Thank you. Take care. It's nice meeting you. And you and you and you. Hey. You know, I think we're going to go ahead and stay local because I think we'd end up chasing the motorcade. So we're going to we put in a memo.
On my way to water flowers at the cemetery where my mother is.
Yeah.
And I could not get through because they had everything blocked off. And she's at the cemetery up here, past the hospital. And I couldn't get through because they had it all blocked off, you know. And then I took my cane and my 2 bottles of water, and I was walking towards the cemetery, and then the sheriff says, okay, we can open this up now, just when I got to the corner.
Like, really? Where were you 5 minutes ago?
Okay, didn't you see me hobbling up here?
Maybe that's what inspired him. Like, it's time to let him through. You never want to be the first one in that line. Yeah, let her through. Well, thank you for the offer, though. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
All right.
I saw your request, and I'm like, I'm going to get there as quickly as I could. And then this guy, I don't know, there's this little lot over here just to the south of the post office.
Right.
And he said, this is a private lot. You need to get out. And I said, well, I'm looking for CJ. And he said, she's CJTV? And I said, yeah. And he says, well, you still need to get out of the lot. He says, otherwise I'm calling the police. And he got on the phone. He started like he was going to call the police. I'm like, okay, dude, whatever. And so then he took a picture of me. And I'm like, okay, really?
Did you pose?
No, I didn't have time.
Did you give him one of these?
No, I should have.
A pensive, over-the-shoulder, like, howdy-do look? A sassy Tuesday look?
I should have. Actually, I'm tempted to go back now.
There you go. All right. Thank you again. All right. Take care. Right. We're going to try to chase some of this convo over here. We'll talk to you soon, okay? My guy.
Thank you for coverage, man. I was trying to get you right over to Brantford.
I appreciate it. Chris, right? Oh, Chris, thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. No, we just keep establishing we ended up chasing that motorcade around, I think. So I think he was.
I was over at Uptown, and they had sheriffs and fire trucks going by, but I didn't see the motorcade go by. But everybody said he was going to Brantford.
I think he's kind of just rolling the window down a crack, taking a look, and then cruising through. So.
I don't think they put him out in the crowd like that.
Probably not. Probably not. Yeah.
Not nowadays.
Not nowadays, right?
But yeah, I just want to say
hey,
thank
man.
you. I mean, without you, I don't know how many people would see what's going on. So
I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Chris. I'm going to jump in here, man, but we're going to talk to you later. Thank you so much, brother. That's the way to get around right there. She's on blades.
You've gotten right with God. I want to hear from you. I want to pray with you. My brother here wants to pray with you.
God hates Trump.
We believe that God can do miracles.
God hates Trump.
Change to our country.
Trump is Satan. Even though Trump is Satan. He's come to test us, to make sure, to find out who will fall for the
stage fright, huh?
Huh?
You got stage fright?
You threw him off his game, man.
Yeah. God has sent Trump to test us to see who's going to fall for devil's deceptions in the end days.
That's some prophecy right there. That's some prophecy. We're gonna pop over here. Sorry. Oh, excuse me, y'all. What's up?
You're better at shoving people out of the way, so I just hold on to your shirt and they move for me too.
Oh, okay.
So if you charge forward, I'm gonna grab the back of your shirt.
Okay.
Shoot. Injustice anywhere is bad. Injustice anywhere affects me. It should affect any person. All good people must unite to resist injustice, whether it is against a racial thing, whether it's a religious bigotry, whether it's against people who have political beliefs. And even those that do have political beliefs other than mine, they have the right to protest too. So whatever the geography, whatever the thing that makes a government oppress a segment of the population, we must speak up against that, and we must have the courage to do so.
That's right. This is the time for people to have a lot of heart and passion and things they never thought were even possible. But if there's anybody else who wants to come up here and let people know why this is important, let me know what you want to say first. What's up? So I'm not Black Lives Matter. I'm not Antifa.
So they're opening up the megaphone, which is nice to people to come in and share different views. I'm sure that hopefully they're opening that up to different sides of the debate. Would be awesome. I mean, this seems like a very calm and preserved situation here. It seems more of a religious, Yeah, go ahead.
All right, everybody.
But it's more of a religious kick going on the other side there. So,
Okay, look.
Technologies.
So somebody come from the other side of the protest and he wants to say this to people. He said, I'm a Trump supporter, so we're not all like basically he did some blood transfusion with somebody when he was in a war.
You guys want to slide right over here? Huh? You guys want to slide right over here? Just so we can
Look,
hear the mic. Can't hear this.
This was a question about good people versus bad people. That would be one thing. But this is a question.
My blood is red blood.
But this is a question about where is society going to go? What kind of future are people going to have?
Red blood.
If you look at it clearly.
It's not two races. It's one race, people.
If you look at it clearly.
One race. One race.
Yeah, Trump does believe in one race, but you know what it is? White people. That's the only people he gives a fuck about. And you can see it through his policies, through his programs, through the way that he actually treats people.
It's the same blood. It's the same blood.
So we actually have to struggle with each other. There are a lot of people who are just frankly confused and also arrogantly ignorant of what happened in this country.
One race.
There would be no United States as we now know it today without slavery.
One race.
And there would be no Trump and Pence if there wasn't deep-seated white supremacy in this society. And people who frankly want to see the world be turned back by hundreds of years. And in fact, reinstalled with Christian supremacy being at the core of it. They want to get rid of enlightenment and the whole thing about science and separation of church and state.
Something that happened 400 years ago.
Because it happens every day. Every day. Every day. Every day.
I don't do it, bro.
Hey, nice to meet y'all. I came from Seattle, Washington. I went to D.C. because that happens every day. We came out here to serve food, and just for serving food, our people got arrested. And you talk about human lives? Human lives don't get guns pulled on them every day. Human lives don't get fallen in the streets. Human lives don't get put in wheelchairs. You talk about every day, but every day day, every second, every minute, I know black lives that fear for their lives. My family gets killed. My extended family dies in the streets of Seattle, dies in the streets of Washington, D.C. And I might not know these people, but human lives matter. Because human lives matter. You want to talk about what matters? I'll tell you what matters. The fact that I was willing to come here from Seattle, put my life at risk for my black family, for my BIPOC family. And I will not go down. I will give my life for the fact that I love humanity. So you want to argue about why the hell we're here? All lives don't matter if one life gets taken.
That's right. This came in from Seattle and Portland. Damn, Bootleg came up here and it's like a mic drop moment. That was beautiful.
Look,
that was really beautiful.
Well, then we need to get peace.
Okay. Exactly.
We need to get peace.
He brings that up.
Follow the money. Follow the money. One other thing, we found out our own police agency, we found out they were sent to Israel to learn how to torture our own people. You watch what happened in Seattle, Chop? I was there. I got shot 3 fucking times. 3 fucking times for a leaf blowing. I got arrested for an aggressive fucking smoothie because I got arrested and dropped it on the cop's foot. That's how the fuck does all lives matter?
That's a true story.
Goddamn smoothie.
I was there for that one. That's a true story. My man did get hit up for aggressive use of a smoothie.
He was with us in Seattle. He knows. He was right there. He was with us.
That's the type of passion we need. That's the type of resolve we need. People are not going to back down no matter what they do. I met him a couple of days ago when I met Ryan.
Take a look at that. Take a look at that. That is what you get for standing up for your rights. You want to say human lives matter? You want to say all lives matter? I got shot for pushing a leaf blower. For moving the goddamn leaf blower.
And this is what happens when people protest in 2020 in a Trump society. You gotta come with a fucking bike helmet and a gas mask. Like, what does that even mean? We can't even come out here with a Sharpie and a piece of cardboard like we used to. You gotta be able to endure somebody shooting a rubber bullet at you at point blank or worse. You gotta come through thinking that you might get ran over by a truck.
You wanna know what a blue life is? It's a dead baby.
It's all one
bleeding
red
when they
blood.
got shot 7 times in the back, not you.
Exactly.
Hey,
CJ.
Not you.
It wasn't him.
Yeah, he died saving us.
But he's a human. But he was a human. He was a human. Jacob Blake was a human.
Fucking people that shot him.
What's the name of this humor?
What do you think Jesus would say about this? I'll be right with us.
All right, everybody. Let's say the names of the 2 heroes that died just a few days ago. We're going to start with Anthony Huber, and then when I say their name the second time, say JoJo Rosenbaum. Ready? Say their name.
Anthony Huber.
Say their name.
JoJo Rosenbaum.
Say their name.
Anthony Huber.
Say their name.
JoJo Rosenbaum.
Say their name.
Anthony Huber.
Say their name.
JoJo Rosenbaum.
Say their name.
Anthony Huber.
Say their name.
JoJo Rosenbaum.
These were heroes.
Yeah.
And that same passion, that same courage. Look, some people want to divide this on the lines of race. That's how you end up trapped in the same situation forever and ever, thinking that it's just going to be your people getting out of this. But when you have more people like Bootleg coming out here, and Anthony Huber and JoJo and so many more across this country, when you start gathering up all of our forces together, those who want to see a future for the next generations, and those who want to see a world with no borders, then you start to actually have a force that can take power in this country and get rid of this bunk-ass system. This shit's done. They had 400 years to correct it, and you know what they did? They've only made it worse and worse and worse. So what we're calling on people to do is, look, we're calling on you to join everybody to say out now, no matter where you come in on this problem, whether you're a liberal, socialist, anarchist, anything, or a communist like us. But I want to implore you, I want to challenge you. What is it actually going to take to finally uproot white supremacy? What is it actually going to take to finally end the oppression of women and actually realize a world where differently gendered people are just fucking people? That's going to take a revolution. a real revolution, not just a revolution in words, but it's going to take people coming together and actually seizing power from these violent forces. But we're not ready for that at this moment. But we have the fertile ground, we have the sprouts of doing that. So I want to encourage you, come up here and let people know why it was important that you put your feet down on the ground in front of City Hall today. And why it's important that they continue across this country to do the same.
Again, they're working on gathering views from everybody if they can. You know, that they trying to get different opinions, different views, different ideas for how to make a change.
I want to talk here about where we go from here. Fuck Donald Trump! Fuck Donald Trump! Fuck Donald Trump!
Well, that was a quick segue.
Fuck Donald Trump! 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 So I want to talk about how we're going to actually drive out this fascist Trump-head regime. Where do we go from here? September 5, if you don't have that yellow flyer, raise your hand and someone will give them, not just one for you, but to take them back to your friends. September 5, everywhere, everybody, to go into the streets, not for one day, but to begin 60 days of protest and organization to build up to the time of mass sustained nonviolent protests, filling the streets and shut down and drive out these Trump-head regimes to the power of the people. But there's a big question out.
Can I talk? I just want to talk to one of you guys about kind of like your platform and what you're talking. What I heard you. Oh.
She's the right person.
Okay,
My
cool.
English is not.
No problem. Thank you.
I get my English mixed up with my Spanish.
So do I. I just don't speak Spanish, so it's really bad. It's really bad. You mind if I chat with you for a quick minute?
Oh no, I don't mind.
That's great. Yeah, like I said, I'm in it from Seattle. Made our way to DC. Now we're back here in Kenosha. My name's CJ.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you. You got a lot of strong, passionate words that you're sharing here, and I see you're opening the mic up for other people to share as well. Tell me about that, because it's not something you see, and then tell me about that.
Yeah, I mean, I want to open it up because people, look, we need to learn from each other and learn who we're standing with. You know, it's not enough to just be out here and go, look, we're all for the same cause. We need to understand that we're all human beings and deepen our relationships with each other so that when we are hounded on or beat down or pepper sprayed or tear gas, we actually see each other as like people that we love and care about and can stand even stronger, you know? People that you can trust not to like turn their back on you in the middle of something, you know? So that's part of it. And also like when people hear more about why others came out here to do the same thing, they feel even more emboldened because they're like, oh shit, I felt the same way, you know?
Reminds me of Nelson Mandela, his inaugural speech in '94. It's our greatest fear isn't our darkness, but our light. You know, it's who am I to shrink back into the darkness for fear of making others feel inadequate by my brightness, by the brightness of my being. And I'm paraphrasing a bit, but it basically along those lines. Like we all need to take a chance to step forward, I would assume, right? And it's great to hear these voices that are coming out of the crowd. You mentioned something about the Communist Party.
Yeah.
So tell me more about that, because that's like a trigger word for a lot of people, right?
It is.
And you kind of said that with a lot of confidence. So tell me about that.
Yeah, well, I know that there's the old school Communist Party, but we take leadership from the Revolutionary Communist Party, you know, so I want to go for communism because that's a world with no borders where people can finally be kind of like free relating, you know, and also where the planet is cherished. You know, that can't happen under capitalism because you constantly have to be wondering about how am I going to get more money off of every single thing you invest in. Whether that's trying to save the children or domestic violence, you got to have some way to get money.
Well, hey, thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Is there anywhere people can find information on your movement? Is it right here on the shirts?
I'd say go to revcom.us, is our main website, but I'd say follow at the Revcoms, and if you're into YouTube videos like me, you can just type in the Revcoms, and we have a weekly TV show called the RNL Show.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. All right. All right, guys, take care. So, yeah, one of the things to keep in mind, guys, is I support platform development and platform promotion on any level. It's all about education. So I'm hoping that if you're curious about the communist revolution, revolutionary party, I definitely want people to look into it, figure it out for yourself, figure out how you feel about it. What's up? Gentlemen, you seem to be having a good conversation. You mind if I talk to both of you? So now, tell me, where are you from, first of all? Are you from right here?
I'm from Milwaukee.
Milwaukee?
I'm from Hyde Park, Chicago.
So now, we've been seeing a lot of racial divide based off politics almost now. It's like you have Trump supporters, and then it comes down to like BLM. We see that all too often. Like, are you finding that something that's happening here?
I'm not a Black Lives Matter movement. I'm No More Foundation. I'm the CEO and the founder of the No More Foundation in Chicago. And my foundation is assisting men, primarily minority men, with mental health illnesses and homelessness. So I'm not part of the Black Lives Matter movement. So I don't know if they're not open to conversations with other siders. I am. Because I believe that every voice should be heard. And that's the only way we can get an understanding of what the fight is about.
Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it. All right. What brings you out?
I came down here because I was concerned about what happened here the other day, and I wanted to see for myself what's causing all this. I talked to this gentleman. I heard him speak. I liked what he was saying, and I wanted to find out more about what he was saying. And I see these other group here. They're almost saying the same thing, but they're not. And they're introducing another element to what the concerns are here, and it's radical and it's different. His is peaceful, and we can appreciate what he's saying. Their speech is a little more radical and a little more disturbing to me, and I'm just here to find out what's going on.
That's amazing to hear. I'm glad to hear that you're out here to educate, to listen. It's amazing. Like, we were talking to some folks earlier. So there's a lot of conviction in the crowd, but everyone's trying to convince. But it seems like we can learn a lot right now from a lot of people.
That's why when I gave the message up there, I reminded people to understand that it's about being heard. You got to remind people that we all matter in this world. Then the only reason that you hear me say the words Black Lives Matter because I'm a black man who lives matter. I get to say that every day because I'm a black man who lives matter. But that's not denouncing other lives, because I don't denounce other lives, because we are all human people that live in the same world. And so my goal is to remind people that we can do this if we come together.
Thank you again. Thank you both. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
Justice for Jacob Blake!
Excuse me, y'all. Pardon me. Hey, what's up, y'all? How you doing? You guys want my side beside you here? Thank you.
They don't want to be able to sue somebody. Makes you go to work. Greg, just stop. He thinks all black people are on stimulus checks and don't want to work. That's what you said.
Did I say black? No, I pointed to the crowd. Oh, so many raised their hands.
So me too.
How many people are working? That's what I said.
I got a good job, man.
Good for you.
Okay, so don't label all of us. You know what they call that? It's called prejudice. It's called prejudging people based on what the fuck you think.
Yeah, you think so.
That's what you just did.
No.
That's the exact definition of prejudice.
No,
yes,
that's your definition.
Prejudging
That's your
somebody.
definition.
But you're a better example of it.
Yeah, good example of it. The Carpenters Union's got people off the bench. They need people to work, but nobody wants to.
Trying to tell me? Are you trying to tell me when he says "Make America Great" again, that he doesn't actually mean by putting white people back and putting the black people and the Mexicans back in their place? That's what he means by "Make America Great" again. What does he mean by that? By back in the 50s? No. The thing is, when they say that, it's really not it's not about making America great again. It's about making America white again. They want the white people to be in charge. They want the black people and the Mexican people in their place. No, I don't believe it. How come he's never gone on? Any other president during this COVID stuff would have came out and at least said, hey, me and the First Lady send our condolences to the people that have died during this. He's never said that once.
Any black family.
Any black family.
He wanted to come, and they don't want him here.
No, I'm not saying about here. I'm not
and
saying
then
about here. I'm saying any other president during a catastrophe.
But that's
During when stuff was wrong, he would go on and he would say, hey, you know what? I send my condolences to the families that have died or people that have died. He hasn't done that not one time. Not one time.
Take your word on that.
But there were good people on the other side in Charlottesville, right? You know the guys. Well, that's what he said. That's what your guys said. That's what your guys said. That has been in office. That when a catastrophe happened, the first thing they say, you know the guys that were saying Jews won't replace us. I send my condolences to the families. They were good people too. And that's the people that are affected by it. He hasn't said it once. That's what your guy said. Does he have any compassion for anyone that's not in his class? Come on.
He loves everybody.
Oh, really? No, he doesn't.
Why is there more people working now than ever?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Custer led his troops in the battle. Where the fuck's he at? Hiding his goddamn logo? He ain't got the balls to walk through the shit.
Our governor didn't want him any help. That's your answer? That's your answer? That's intelligent.
So, hey, where are you guys from?
Racine.
Heard of it.
Racine.
I went to school. Hey.
It's right up in there.
That was about Sterling.
Come on now. Wait, 4 miles away.
Can't racist shit up there.
What racist shit? Everybody's having a conversation and now you yelling shit.
Who are you guys voting for?
Huh?
Who are you guys voting for?
I'm still listening on both sides. Still open.
I just asked who they were going to vote for. Who are you voting for?
I'm going to hold my nose and vote for Biden. All right? Because this ain't working. This ain't. Yeah, because this is working, right? Yeah, this ain't working. I voted for Trump. I did. But guess what? He changed my mind this last week on what he said about Kyle Rittenhouse. She voted for him.
What did Trump say about Kyle Rittenhouse?
He said that it looks like in your guys' video, mind you, that we all watched live, he said that it looks like the man fell and was about to be beat up or possibly killed by a bunch of thugs. That's what he said. And said it looks like, and we're looking into it, that it was self-defense. Now, unfortunately, we all watched it live, thanks to you guys, and it was not self-defense. It was murder. Period. Hey, let me ask you something.
A fucking terrorist. A domestic terrorist who came to some city over state lines and murdered 2 innocent, brave people.
Where are you from here?
Am I from here? I'm from Michigan.
Oh, you came kind of far then, right?
I came in solidarity with these people because Kenosha does not want Trump here. The governor said it. The mayor of Kenosha said it. They don't want him here. So Trump, Pence need to go now.
I live 2 blocks away. Can't even leave my house.
Why don't you feel like you can leave your house?
Because of this right here. It's crazy, man. You got people over here arguing. You can't change the people's old views. Then you got a younger generation that just wants peace. You know what I mean? You can't have it. So that's all. I gotta go to work, man.
Hey, thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you coming out. Always. Never stops. Never stops. Yeah.
Especially since the drive to DC was crazy.
Yeah. Did you drive from here?
We drove from Portland. It's Cat.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. What's up? Hey. I usually see you like down here, so it's good to see you.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we drove from Portland, and then we hit my mom's house in New Hampshire, and then we went down to DC.
D.C. and then we stopped in Chicago. There was nothing going on in Chicago, so we stayed just outside of Kenosha, and then we're here today. And then we're spending the night here. Snack Man should be coming up here tonight.
Okay.
He was arrested in D.C.
Yeah, we heard. We heard.
I caught live stream of that.
Oh, did you?
I
You were able
did.
to stream?
In D.C. with no issues.
Oh my gosh.
I've been having issues streaming here.
There was crap reception like all around the print. It's all these news media packs.
I feel
all
that.
these guys, they got these live stream packs. And it sucks
I know,
up all the
I've
bandwidth.
seen that. I'm like, whoa, there's so many big cameras here compared to Portland.
It's crazy, right?
And we're hitting Minneapolis tomorrow, and then we're going home to make it for the 100th day in Portland. That's on Friday.
Things in Portland. Your RX got arrested last night?
Yes. So did Wheels.
Yeah. What? Come on, man. You can't.
They tore his rotator cuff when they arrested him. And then they didn't have transportation, so they gave him his jail information there on the ground, and then they're like, well, we're going to release you since we can't transport you to the jail.
That's insane. It blows my mind. I mean, RX doesn't surprise me much at this point because they've been looking for a reason.
Well, they dropped the tro.
What's that?
They dropped the tro.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, no, I heard.
That's
yeah.
why.
So now they're just like, yeah, you're on the list now.
Oh, yeah. I have a feeling I'm going to be on that list, too.
Just stand behind Baloo. He's a big dude. You know? He's got your back. Oh, he's great.
I was devastated when he's like, I'm not going to live stream anymore. And then I was just like, wait, you're live streaming again? Hey!
Oh, man, yeah, I had to reach out. Like, I heard you saw the witness that shooting the other, and I was like, man, like, I'll talk. Maybe we can talk about it because I still need to talk about it. So, yeah, well, it's good seeing you up here, for real. It's good to finally talk to you. I'll see you around here, yeah? All right, Kat. You too, babe. So, yeah, we got local streamers right in here from Portland. We have speakers that are in from Seattle. You've got people that have made the road. They road trip from Portland all the way over here. Portland to D.C. Back here, they're going to be in Milwaukee. So, and again, local streamers. Like I said, I push those local channels right here. Kat's right there in Portland. If you want to see what's going on, we'll catch you. Tune in. So we got any questions from anybody? Anything that anyone wants to see real quick? Oh, you're trying to keep the camera dry? I know people have asked. Yeah, that's Mercado. He's looping around here.
We appreciate everything that you do, man.
Hey.
I've been watching your stream every time you come on here.
Thank you so much. Thank you for letting me be a part of your community, man. Appreciate it. Take it easy, Mercado.
I'm not here for any party. I'm here to social with them. I want them to be set free. All right? I brought two black people up here. They spoke.
Oh, right on, right on. I'm glad, man. Thank you so much.
You're going to say something. Just no swearing, no judging, no hate. You promise no hate, no judging, no swearing, all right? And no anger. No anger.
He's putting a lot of parameters right now on what's happening. He said no judging, no swearing, like no hate. Let's jump over.
No peace! No justice! No peace!
And black lives do matter. They matter so much to me, but even more to Jesus, that He died for them. He died for every single person. He died for every single person.
So like I said, this gentleman's more on a sermon.
Right now, you're a human. None of us, not even me, know everything. I never will know everything. But I know. Yes, he was. Well, he was a Middle Eastern, actually. He had dark skin. Hey.
What's your thought on that?
Which part?
Jesus being dark skinned. You shook your head when he said that.
It's just the fact that it has to come down to semantics, kind of just shifting goalposts and
kind of a mute argument at that point, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The fact that we all will die someday. For the wages of sin is death. We wouldn't have died if Adam and Eve didn't sin in the garden. But when they sinned against God, God is a holy God. He's righteous, and therefore separated from us. And we all have been born into sin. And we all have sin. We all have lied, cheated.
See, a lot of street sermon action, which is interesting. Because you have smaller groups right now that are speaking. You've got, of course, this has been kind of a shared mic experience over here. And behind me, they've had another kind of set of speeches that have been happening here. More verbal exchanges. And then back over here, they've had kind of like the bullhorn round robin.
And is that what you want to do? You
No,
want to kind of do like we've heard before we
that's
want,
a
but
story
whatever
in
you
the
want to
New
do.
Testament.
Yeah.
Jesus sterilized homosexuals if they repent from their ways. He said, "You made man."
Hey, hey, you're not gonna tell me that me being gay it's a sin, okay?
Hey,
no.
Me having sex outside of marriage is the same sin as yours.
Shut the fuck up.
And I repented of that way, and I no longer have sex with women outside of marriage. I'm waiting until I get married.
Let's leave that for later. But right now it's about the Black Lives Matter. Not for that. Not for that. Okay? Because you're in the wrong. You're not gonna tell me that me being gay I'm wrong. But we're not gonna talk about that right now. Right now it's about the Black Lives Matter. Okay? So don't bring it right now. Do not. No. Well, shut the fuck. Okay. But you're not gonna judge me. Who the fuck are you to judge me? Who the fuck are you to judge me? You're not gonna judge me right now. No. Okay, if you talk about sin, why you guys never say anything about the pastors, about your people raping kids? Why you guys never talk about that? Why you never say anything about pastors raping kids? About them? Or about those
Pastors raping kids don't reflect Christ like he says.
But
They're liars.
right now, that's not the problem.
Hey, those are hypocritical churches.
Amen.
Not everyone that sins with that is of God.
But the issue right now it's not.
Let's just be louder. Let's just be louder.
Listen, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Jesus loves every single person, no matter what you've done in your life.
All right, let's take a walk here. It's hard to keep up with. Everybody has their pushing that agenda. You know, everyone's got a narrative they're trying to keep right now, and it's tough because at the end of the day, like, again, it is things we've heard from both sides quite a bit, and we're doing everything we can to try to capture what's going on in the crowd as the crowd's moving through things. We don't want it to be stuck on, you know, one message or the other. We're trying to gather it from all sides, guys. So, but again, I am going to be walking through Kenosha, guys. We're going to be that's still a goal. This is just what's happening right now in the streets of Kenosha. So I wanted everyone that's at home to kind of be a part of this. If you can't come out, there are a lot of people that I said that from home and also that have been modding that are having immune disorders, immune deficiencies, immune compromised. I said immunodeficiencies, and I think that was a wrong terminology. Whatever, you know, I'm working on it. But it's all about, you know, people that are able to connect with what's happening out here without having to actually come out. So for everyone at home that's watching, thank you guys for tuning in. And everyone out here in Kenosha that's watching, what's up, y'all? Everyone back home and all around the world, big shout-outs to everybody. So typically in these situations, I would just stay in the thick of things until the things in the thick thin out. But I definitely want to stay mobile right now and kind of keep the conversation moving around in different groups. Yeah, no. Yeah, man, absolutely.
Glad you guys came back.
Hey, thank you so much.
Take it easy.
Thank you,
Doing a
man.
great
Hey, you
job.
from right here, yeah?
I'm from Racine.
Racine. How do you feel about the rebuilding efforts right now?
As long as the town comes together and rebuilds, it's good to me.
Absolutely.
Like that's what needs to happen. Everybody needs to come together.
Yeah.
That's all there's to it.
Have you had a chance to go and see much of what's been going on?
I went down the street, saw the dealership all burnt up, and a couple days ago I brought my daughter down here just to see what happened.
How did it affect her?
It was tough because I mean she's from Racine, she's born and raised, and when she came down to see everything, it really hit her hard. Yeah. So
I'm sure everybody to see what even just walking through there again today on our way down to the park here was, it's a very somber feeling walking through even through the courtyard or the parking lot, and we drove through and we saw a little bit of uptown from the backside. It's wild even to see the school all still boarded up and windows still broken.
But if you go around, you'll see a lot of messages on buildings and everything. That was uplifting.
Yeah, we started at the waterfront down at Common Grounds. who Bobby, big shout out, 20-year anniversary, and thank you for the coffee. But we got a chance to walk through downtown, and everything that was bashed out that first night we were here, walking through, is now boarded up. And then on those boards are a lot of messages of peace and healing. And where we did see where it said, children live above, don't burn. Right?
Yeah. People have to put, signs on their buildings just because they have children living up above it.
Yeah.
That's, lack for a better term, that's fucked up.
Oh, that's about the only term you can use right there that really encapsulates what that feeling is. Absolutely. But it's just good to see those signs are now being painted over with small handprints and messages of love. That's beautiful, man.
Hopefully everybody can stick together and rebuild this city, and it'll be back to the way it was.
Absolutely, man. I'm in love with Kenosha already, so
They love you.
you might see a lot more of me. I don't know.
Sounds good.
Appreciate that, my friend. Take you. All right, you too. Yes. Get in here.
Oh my God, thank you. Thank you.
You're
Can
very
you
welcome.
just get a picture of it?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I love the beach cruiser.
I made it myself.
Get out of here. You're cooking on that
I
thing.
put it all together.
Nice.
That was a racing bike. I'm so nervous. Here we go.
You're good. Yeah, you're ready to go.
All right.
Just
Let
get
me
in
get
there.
this down. Thank you, man.
Oh, you got it. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate you. Thanks for letting me be a part of your community for the time that I am. Do you live right here?
I live right here my whole life, but let me tell you something.
Oh, no. You're good. You're good. You're
No,
good.
No, I need to give some money.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Don't do that. You're good.
Because you know what? At least you helped that man. You deserve some compensation. You know what I'm
Thank you
saying?
for the donation.
For my whole family.
Thank you so much.
But I would like to say, this ain't over. It ain't gonna be over now because the Fed's only gonna be able to be here for so long, and I live in this town. Get this bag on. A little late for that, but I live in this town. Fed's only gonna be here for so long, and they're gonna take the town back. Do not leave, CJ.
I'll be. I don't have any plans on going anywhere. I'm gonna be here.
Do not leave because
What do you think's gonna happen?
take the town back. It ain't no justice yet. I mean, I got three boys. Yeah, they are born and raised in this town, so was I. And I assure you, from the knowledge I have, that's just word of mouth. It's just break time. Just time to gear up.
You don't feel there's gonna be like violence, do you?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. There's always been violence in this town. But see, our problem is it starts from the top. When we have Sheriff David Bett lying like that, straight out, nationwide, that just showed him, do not trust this man. Because when my son got beat up, I protested in this park for him. He got beat so bad. They didn't even bring him in for his, he was supposed to go to court like 2 days, within 72 hours. They couldn't even show him in court. He was so bad. So
it's terrible.
I protested, and the chief of police told me, they don't care what they got to do as long as they go home at night. Everyone is an offender. Everyone, when they come up to them, is a threat to them. I said, that's not a peace officer. You're being a police officer, and in this town, you can't be a police officer because they're not accepted. That's just more gang stuff. Gang stuff from the top. That's the way it's looked at.
That's an interesting take on it, yeah. And it is interesting.
From the top, it's coming from the top. So how you think that people have been bought in this town? Lawyers get bought. People who even spoke nationally, they've been bought.
Yeah. Do you feel like it's a common feeling when people see police that they don't feel a sense of comfort, but they feel a sense of apprehension?
It's a threat. It's like drop down on your knees, put your hands up in the air. That's exactly what I always told my kids. Because when you call them for help, you become the victim. There's not honest police out here. I had a bad experience with an officer when I was 17 downtown. So my life starting out, even growing up in Lincoln Park Ghetto, was not good. And then with that incident with that police officer, that totally had an impression on my whole life about him. And I'm a person of forgiving, and I can forgive anybody. And I have forgiven this person, actual police officer. But my point is, nothing has been done ever. Even when it's told that this is what's happened, nothing's been done. Nothing's been done in my case. Nothing's been done in many other cases. We have cops that grow weed in town. We have cops that take bribes to get around town. We really do. You know, you got to understand what goes on here. This is not a town really. They're trying to make it a visiting town, but look in our main areas. It's ghetto. It's ghetto run. I'll tell you what, CJ, you go over behind 48th and 38th, and you see what's really going on.
What part of town is that?
That's the new ghetto, because they got run out of the Lincoln Park ghetto basically and pushed into our. See, they say we always been united in Kenosha. No, we haven't. The Italians was always separate, the blacks was always separate, and the Mexicans was always separate. So when American Motors got shut down, the Italians got pushed out. And they gave up their homes, and you know, the only people that was going to take them, that they could get to take them for the rent they wanted, was people who can hustle.
Do you feel like now, with all those different ethnic groups, do you feel now there's more community today than there was then, as far as the individual communities, like as far as bridging that gap?
Yeah, you know, because right now what we're seeing is when someone's pulled over, it's not one officer. They're going too far again. So the force they give us is the force they get back. And that's what they got to understand. They come out and they pull people over out in front of where I live, over on the north side. It's like 10 officers, you know, and there's a little girl and a baby in a car, you know, and for some people they give tickets, and for some people they arrest. So still, that's racial. It is. This town ain't never had no calamity like we have now. I mean, like all this bad stuff has happened. But the poorest people in town have united.
Absolutely. Well, I'm glad to hear there's unity here, and I appreciate you sharing everything you have. Thank you very much.
I thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Please don't leave, because it ain't over.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here. Hey.
It ain't even started.
Well, let's hope that things get better.
There's places that weren't needed in town that got burned down.
Okay, well, let's hope it gets better then, okay? Absolutely.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
CJ, you're a hero, and Kenosha fucking loves you.
Hey, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
I think we talked once before, didn't we?
No?
No?
I'm very shy.
Okay. Well, we just did. Hey, thank you, my friend. All right, thank you. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Appreciate you being
Hey,
out here.
thank you so much. A pleasure to be here.
Very
Yeah.
much. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Honey, you want to get in? Coming in?
Who's taking the pic?
You gonna take the pic?
Everybody else can do a selfie right here. Hey, still shots, guys. Freeze frame.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Tell them who you are.
Emily,
Right
who
on.
are you? What's your name?
Aubrey.
Okay. What's your name?
Ava.
Ava, what's your name, boss?
Adam.
And collectively, we're a traveling band going city to city, spreading love.
Oh, it's awesome, man.
Thank you so
Hey,
much.
thank you
We
guys.
appreciate you guys.
Hey, thank you. All right, we'll see y'all here, yeah? All right. I appreciate you. I definitely will. Definitely will. Thank you guys so much. Yeah. Hey, real fast, before you guys go, you live right here in town, yeah? What was going on during the riots for you? When things were burning, what was happening for you?
Just fear. We were hanging out at home. We got our kids out of the house, kept them a distance away with the in-laws and everything. It was just
sad.
Yeah, and it was
Lived
sad.
here my entire life. It was sad. I mean, the Danish Brotherhood was something that I had memories from all my entire life. I mean, it was sad to watch it go. You know?
Absolutely.
It was sad to see the city do that.
But
Are you feeling better now that things have passed? Do you feel like Kenosha's on the right path right now to getting the closure and healing that it needs?
You know, it's really good to see everybody come together. Absolutely. It really is. I mean, we don't have this kind of stuff. We've never had situations like this here, and I'm proud. I really am.
Everybody knows everybody here, and they're just all coming together to rebuild everything, and it's awesome.
I can't agree with you anymore. Like it was hard for me to leave Kenosha for a couple of days just to go to D.C. And then like on the way back, I was just excited to get back here. And then coming in and seeing all the signs and all the boards that were covering up broken glass are now, almost like tapestries to the healing. And it was beautiful to see.
It's been awesome to watch. Just following all the way through. So yeah, I'm proud. I really am.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you guys so much.
Excited to see you come back.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm happy to be here. I'm so happy to be back. Thanks, and thank you too for getting in the pic with me. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Bye. Okay. It's implied. It's implied. All right. See you. Bye-bye. So it looks like, again, this is what happens a lot. You got two different divisions. You'll have, it's not my guy. Good to see you. You've got back end over here, you're going to have, again, some more speeches that are happening. And this one seems to be a little bit more anger-fueled. A lot of people exchanging some pretty heavy words, which I'm curious about because it's kind of like when rubber meets the road with a lot of the exchanges. So we're going to step over this way. You're going to have to get a little bit closer because it gets scratchy on the mic if you get too far away.
I'm just trying to protect everyone here, keep everyone safe. That's all. This man ain't doing nothing for us. We're trying to hear, causing problems. What's all at him coming here with all these people disagreeing, it's going to cause unrest. And then you guys are going to go, oh, why is there unrest in this town? Why? Because y'all invited a man in this town that brings hate. That's all he breeds is hate. He don't bring shit.
Fuck Donald Trump! Fuck Donald Trump!
This man is about the rich and ain't about nobody else.
Why are you guys giving him
You think he's going to protect you?
right now? He's
If you were in the street getting shot, he wouldn't protect you.
trying to get attention right now, brother. Stop that.
You're too far away from me. How's the mic right now, guys? Does it sound okay?
Us sitting here silent is not getting our voices out.
We are getting our voices out.
How?
Hey, let me know how the mic sounds now, guys.
Standing here is not getting our voices out. We are not heard. Can you hear a deaf person? No, you can't hear a deaf person.
Can you guys hear me okay?
I was born and raised in this town.
Same. So now what? Where'd you go to high
These
school?
motherfuckers out
Where'd you
here.
go to high school? Hey,
I don't care. Make me look like a clown.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to high school in this town, born and raised. I was born in Kenosha.
What high school?
I didn't go to high school. Does that matter? Oh.
Outside agitator. There you have it.
I am?
Yes.
Because I didn't graduate high school? Because I didn't graduate high school? I'm a liar?
I didn't talk about graduating.
Yeah, you did. You asked me, did you graduate high school? Did you go to high school? I said I didn't go to high school.
It could be scratchy. It could be just that people are loud right now. Let me turn the levels down real quick, guys.
Huh?
Okay, fine.
Where's your fucking point? I went to Lance and McKinley.
All right, I went to Lance.
There we go.
Okay.
So am I now ignorant because I didn't go
Is
to
that
high
better?
school?
Let me know if that's better.
We got a lot of crazy
Man,
motherfuckers coming
she's
into
a
town.
motherfucker. Fuck you two.
Yeah, you guys, anytime people are yelling, it spikes the levels. So I'm going to try to keep it as on level as possible in the mic. Again, it's just about the pickup reception here. So this is how it's going to be in those groups. Well, there was that. Okay, let's go ahead and step over here real quick.
That was escalated quickly.
Yeah, right? It seems to do that. Pardon me. Excuse me, boss. We got to stay away from main cameras. Let's go over here. Hey, bud, what's up? What's up, my guy?
Civilian Police Accountability Council. Like, who here has heard of that before? What that does is the people vote people in. It's like a whole council. People vote their own people in their own district in, form a council in Kenosha or any city, and they get to decide to hire police, to fire police. They get to decide the legislation. They get to decide when to defund the police, right? So it's complete control that the community has over the police force instead of the mayor. And, the mayor is corrupt and everything. In every city, they will take money from all the corporations who want to, do something for the police. But, with CPAC, the people get to control it. And that's something that every city in this country needs. It's something that we need in Kenosha, something we need in Milwaukee, something we need in Chicago, something we need in New York, Every city needs this. Civilian Police Accountability Council. CPAC. And that's what we really need is deep systemic change. We need revolutionary reforms to, the laws that are in place because this shit is not going going to change unless we get something like that, unless the people take power. Unless the people take power. Right?
So, yeah, hey guys, so if you're hearing right now, like, anytime we get about the major media outlets, they have these, hey, what's up, Charles? How we doing? Good to see you. The signal gets all choppy in the mic, so I might end up having to cut the feed on the mic. What's up, man? Is it better? Oh. A lot of feedback from the crew. I appreciate you. Yeah, everyone on the AV side. So again, it's tough to get, like, you got the major media that's going to be looping around. They do their thing, but it's hard to kind of make sure we have that connection here because there's a lot of signals that get jammed up in there. I thought we were doing a selfie. I was jumping in there, giving them the love.
You guys plan on going to the they're doing like a cookout and thing for Jake over on where the shooting happened? Or did you guys know about that?
I didn't even know about it. No.
Yeah, I guess that's going on until 4 o'clock. Okay. And I guess it's kind of. I didn't know if you guys were going to that or not. So.
We're gonna do a tour through. What's up, man? We're gonna do a tour through. And let me talk to my guy real quick. Actually, do you mind if we talk real quick? You're one of the first people I saw doing cleanup actually in downtown. We were heading down, wrapping after day one, and you were out sweeping up in front of the shops.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, and I was asking you. I was like, "Oh, is this your shop?" You're like, "Nah, I just live in the neighborhood."
Yeah, I live down the street. I live on 6th Avenue, and I love the businesses here. So, I do whatever I can to help. And the rest of that day, we're boarding everything up and commence cleanup again. The next day, and it's just very unfortunate. It's tragedy. It's tragic, and then, like, instigators like that they don't make anything better. And it's unfortunate. We all really do need to bond together because it's not one certain individual who's the problem. It's a series of, like Limity Snickets, it's a series of unfortunate events for hundreds of years, man. Is that a word?
That's a drop right there. Limity Snickets, he did that. That happened. That's just immediate. Yep, I get it now.
But it's unfortunate. And the only way that anything can work better is if everybody does combine together, say their piece, and make things happen. There's a lot of officials that I do agree that need to be, let go, have some new leadership, and it has to start with kindness. It's got to start with kindness. It's got to start with love. That's the only way that it's going to get healed. Our country's based off of violence, and that needs to stop. I mean, look at the history, You look anywhere, Boston Tea Party to anything else, man. It's heartbreaking, It's heartbreaking. So I just come out here and, now it's like everybody you look at, you think, are you from here, Are you up to something, So, and that's heartbreaking too, because it's like you don't feel safe. No.
I get that one all the time.
No, yeah,
I say, hey.
I went from a cop to a Fed to a CIA operative.
Well, that's because you're Caucasian, so.
Yeah, but that's about it. I know.
You do look like a cop, though.
Hey, they
live, cop block. That's what we do. We actually film the cops. So.
Right. Yeah, but it is what it is, I guess, man. Now we just need to rebuild, and we need to join together in harmony.
Absolutely.
Agitators like that have don't pay attention to people like that. Don't even give them the time of day. If you hear someone speaking like that, just let them talk and just let them kind of drift away off into the distance, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
hey, man, I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate you getting out there and being a part of the cleanup. And we're seeing a lot of changes. Like those, it was just billboards, and now we're, basically just 2x4s and plywood, and now it's murals and signs of peace and healing. Man, that's great. That's good. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I'm going to talk to some of these soldiers over here for a minute. Yeah, thank you very much.
Run down live.
I will.
You're aggregating your stuff, so.
Good stuff, man. Appreciate you. All right, we'll definitely check you out. Hey. Hey, Sarah.
I sent a message. If
Yeah.
you need anything, we're local.
Okay.
Right down the way.
Appreciate that.
Nice to see you. You've been in our house for a week now.
Oh, wow.
All night long.
Do I owe you rent? Or
Yeah.
do I have chores yet? Because I know my mom would have had me doing chores within 24 hours. You don't stay the night without doing chores.
Well, it's funny because everybody was saying you've got a lot of moms around town.
Right.
Nobody really knows your age, so maybe you don't.
73.
65, I thought.
65?
No, you said 60 that one day.
All of those.
Yeah, 60.
Combined. Moisturize, drink a lot of water.
But you reference a lot of the things I'm familiar with, so you're in the ballpark.
I watch a lot of Netflix.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's the
I know the Googles. The internet is my friend.
So what do you think the
I mean, I've been around a lot of protests. I've been around a lot of crowds. This is par for the course, really. I mean, it's just you're going to have a lot of people that have found a platform because of Trump's presence, but
Do you find
peaceful.
that people typically segregate with people who have their own views?
Which is unfortunate. Absolutely. I think that these are opportunities for people that have different views to finally come face to face, and instead of trying to shout at each other to get them to understand your beliefs, it's a beautiful opportunity for them to hear somebody else's thoughts without it being filtered through the news or have someone else tell you what that group thinks.
Well, that's why I like watching you, because you don't necessarily have opinions other than for the people, which I like. It's how I feel. It's a difficult stance to have sometimes.
It is.
I have my opinions. Certain people know it, but yeah, you.
I'm glad it comes through.
Everything.
And it's tough too, because we'll have, thousands of people on the screen or on the stream, and then they're like, "Oh, we're tired of this. Go somewhere else." And everyone else is like, "No, don't leave." So I just have to remind myself, like, no, I'm just here to have these conversations and talk to people that are from the community, talk to people that are not from the community, and then capture things like this, where you've got anarchy flags flying in front of, what's up, darling, in front of some soldiers, and talk to them.
That building right there is, I don't remember the name of it. It's where you go to get your marriage licenses and deeds.
It's the admin building. It's the,
not the municipal, because that one's down that way.
No, it's just the admin building. And I can't remember it's a woman's name admin building.
So you're starting to learn more about our town than we're actually, some of us that live here actually know.
I'm so excited to keep getting educated. Like, did you know that it's Common Ground's 20th anniversary today?
I did not. See, this is new.
Bobby was down there. We got a chance to chit chat, have some sandwiches and some coffee. Some coffee. How do you say coffee?
Coffee.
Coffee. I love it. Coffee.
We're proud of our vowels here in Wisconsin.
I love the vowels in Wisconsin.
I guess bag.
Bag?
Yeah, well, we say bag.
What's that bread you have with a hole in the middle?
That's a bagel.
It's a bagel. It's a bagel.
You had somebody on the other night that had the thickest Wisconsin accent I've ever heard.
I love it.
And I'm told that I have a thick one. So.
I'm drawn to it. Like I'm trying to pick it up, actually.
Has Frank's, have you gotten to Frank's Diner yet?
Not yet, no.
You've been told a million times you gotta check it out. All right. Yeah.
Looks like I might have to go over here and capture. Oh, it looks like the soldiers might be backing up a little bit. I'm gonna talk.
Where is everyone right now, National Guard wise, police wise?
That's a good question. But yeah, over here and then running perimeter around the president. So we're gonna run over here and check this real quick.
Yep. Nice.
Girls, stay safe. No more fighting, please. That's a boxer break.
Thanks for being out there that other night, man. You saved us life.
Hey, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for saying something. I will, my friend. I'll be out here. Got it. Deal. Thank you very much. Absolutely, man. Keeper.
Sweet.
All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna see what's happening on the fence over here, y'all. Yeah. So actually, it's fun. It's wild. If you look at these barricades here, this is where the first fire started on night one. There was a dump truck that was parked here, and it was lit on fire, and it just was slowly melting into the street. And then, get in here. Get in here. Let's do it.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. You smell nice.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It's essence of tear gas. Yeah. It's a faneuter I wear well. It's a faneuter I wear well. It's something. I don't know.
Huh?
It's something. I don't know. You wearing Timbs?
Hell yeah, I'm wearing Timbs.
Hey, way to rock them. Good stuff. Hey, you got it. So we're rolling up on the sacred fence right now. Pardon me.
Let him tell us that.
That ass just gonna come here and
Let's
argue
hear
about
it.
shit.
He thought it was his fucking right. Now he's in jail. Fuck out. No, we want to hear. We want to hear. We're listening. Let's hear it.
Hey, we got another Kyle incident. You wanna pull the trigger?
Sorry.
You wanna pull the trigger?
Oh, and he's packing. Thinks he's a big guy.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna take. You wanna pull the trigger on me?
You
guys are awesome.
Thank you so much, man.
That's what the Constitution says, bitch.
For what? For
Argument about a fucking constitution you don't even know. And he doesn't even fucking know.
Fuck off the streets then. You can't handle noise. Get the fuck home.
You mind if I stop by real quick? I want to ask you guys some questions.
Protest, my nigga. Come on, dog. Very racist of you.
Hey, what brings you out here right now, man? What's going on?
I love this country and I love this city.
Okay.
Fuck Donald Trump. Whole ass nigga.
How's all this make you feel right now?
Feels good to get the liberals' attention like this.
Only because I fuck with CJTV.
What's up?
Piss off the libtard nation. Okay. Feels really good.
Real quick, so you got attention. What would you like to say? For you, your thoughts.
No comment, man.
We're working on change.
Tough.
Tough. Okay.
Put your pistol away, see me on the runway. I got a weak ass turkey, so they can sue.
So yeah, there's a lot of we're right up on this fence right here. You're standing here on this fence, and you feel like a kind of like a duty to protect this fence and this situation on the other side of this fence.
I came over here because a veteran had come over here to protect his other military members, and he just wanted to come over here, and I wanted to come over here and protect our veterans that came over here in support of our military. So, and then I was here when there was only like 5 people, but then they all swarmed in.
There's a lot more people out here now. A lot more people out here now. Yeah.
Definitely felt.
Are you from right here in Kenosha?
Yeah, I'm from here. I used to live just right across the street from the Jelly Belly factory right over in Pleasant Prairie. So I'm from here. I grew up going to Kenosha schools and stuff like that too. So I mean, it's just a city I love. You know, no matter where I moved to or where I've lived, it's just a city that I love. So,
do you feel like this is the kind of crowd right now that would harm the city?
Right now, no, they're all peaceful. I mean, there hasn't been fires or looting or destruction in a while. Everybody's peaceful. I mean, yelling, but words are words, sticks and stones. We were all taught that as kids. So.
I was gonna ask, is most everybody here from Kenosha? Yeah. Okay.
Born and raised.
A lot of local support over here.
Jacob Blake.
Justice for Jacob Blake.
Justice for Jacob Blake.
Justice for Jacob
This
Blake.
man got shot 7 times in the back.
For no reason.
That's why we out here. 7 times in the back, man.
For no reason.
Uncalled for and unjust.
Fuck a warrant. Warrant don't give the motherfuckers no right to pull the street.
Black Lives Matter. When we say Black Lives Matter, we're not saying Black lives is better than anybody else's life. We want equality. That's what we want.
Love matters. Tell them. That's right. Love matters. Love matters.
Love matters. But Black lives matter. All lives can't matter until Black lives matter. How can we stand behind and say all lives matter if we're excluding black people? That ain't right. That's why we're out here, we're protesting, and we're peacefully doing it. The news trying to take away from everything. Every time they see a fire, every time they see violence, it takes away from our message. We're out here peacefully protesting. We want the message heard. Jacob Blake got shot 7 times in the back, man. 7 times in the back. Is that really needed to eliminate a threat if you felt he had a weapon? It was wrong. They made a choice. It was wrong.
I feel sorry if you don't know your rights. If you don't know your rights.
I'm sorry. He said he feels sorry if she don't know her rights. What does that
No
mean?
justice, no peace.
What does that mean when you say I'm sorry?
I didn't ask her to tell me.
Is it the rights that black people don't have? Those rights?
No.
Okay, because I want to know what rights we're talking about. I mean, you just, that's what's being said. I'm sorry you don't know your rights. And it makes me feel like it's the rights that we're talking about we don't have. So what rights are we talking about? You sorry she don't know she has.
Previous argument.
I mean,
what was it?
just go ahead and tell us.
It is
Right,
relevant.
because it's exactly what I'm saying. The
It's
rights that we're
relevant.
fighting for that we don't have, you're saying you're sorry she don't know that she have them. And that's the reason we're here.
No.
Well, that's what you told her. I'm sorry you don't know your rights. Well, tell me what rights we're talking about. That's what I want to know, so I can know if it's the rights that I have.
Justice, man. This man was shot several
That's all.
times in the back.
I want to know if we're talking about the same set of
You gotta
rights.
know that's wrong, man.
We all have the same rights.
So what rights are you telling her that you're sorry she don't know she has? Right, that's what I want to know.
Politics, man.
Why is not knowing your rights? Why is not knowing your
Well,
rights?
when you hear a person
offensive?
say, I'm sorry that you don't know your
Yes.
rights, and they happen to look like you, I just like to be reassured what rights we're talking about, because I know the rights that I don't have.
American rights.
American rights.
Yeah.
So that's all of our rights.
All of our rights.
That's the way you should say it,
Yes.
not your rights. All of our rights.
All of our rights,
Which
man.
is the same reason you shouldn't be here protecting them. You should be protecting us.
I'm here to
Because we're the
protect you
one
too,
that's getting
man.
shot down.
If somebody
Thank
did-
you.
if
That's what I
somebody-
want to
If
hear.
somebody did something to you, I would definitely back you up, man. No matter what.
That's what I want to hear. As long as I feel that that's sincere, then that's what I want to hear.
I'm here.
Backing somebody up, but if you got shot, it wouldn't be okay.
We have a court
It's
system
common
for it.
sense. You don't charge someone with a gun. You don't charge someone with a gun. I mean, you just don't.
Well, Jacob didn't charge anyone with a gun. He went to his truck and got shot in the back 7 times. And you just said it. You don't charge anyone with a gun. He tried to walk away and get his kids out of the attack.
Well, and if that's the
And
case,
guess
then
what
those
happened to
cops
him?
need
He's
to be
now
fired,
paralyzed.
They need to be arrested.
But
and
they're
they need
not.
to
That's right. That's right.
But if he was correct, if the police were correct in their actions, where they have a quarter of a second to react, and he was reaching for a weapon, I mean,
You hear the key word? Was. But he was not. He was trying to get his kids to the car, and as he went to the car, he didn't even get half of his body in the car before he got shot.
and that's why he has a day in
but if you
court.
pay attention to the video, there was an officer right behind him that could have grabbed him back, but he chose to shoot him, and that's the problem. Because even if it was you, we would probably be standing here, and that's what we need the people to understand, that it's not about a race. It just happens to be people that look like me that's
There's
getting that.
nobody here that supports police brutality, police misconduct, or anything like that. They didn't do anything wrong. They're our brothers. They're our sisters.
But I don't think they need protection.
They don't need
You know why
protection.
they're here? Because
But-
our president's inside this building.
But
That's why.
What does
They're
that
here
mean?
for a reason.
What does that mean, brother?
Well, you
I
gotta
think that,
protect.
but the point that I'm making is I think they have it covered. They don't need any other innocent bystanders to show up with pistols on their side
But
to
we're not
intimidate
here
the
for
other
that.
people that's here.
We're not here for just them, though. You know,
Okay.
we're here. I followed a veteran,
over with
a
the
nice
group,
veteran,
and now we're
who
separated.
wanted to come over here and talk.
They're not wearing full body armor. I'm sorry, but you're sadly mistaken. They're only wearing a chest plate.
Whether they have on full body armor or not, they have enough ammunition and guns on them to protect themselves. That's what she's saying. So we don't have to do the apples and the oranges. We just want to keep the point. And the point she's making is that no one needed you. Who are you here to protect?
Everybody.
We don't need your protection.
You don't?
We need it.
You don't?
We need you to stand with us.
Hey, what if somebody comes and
Well, let me tell you what that gun do on your waist. It intimidates people. That's why none of us wore a gun today. We didn't want to intimidate people.
It's all
We
of our
wanted our
rights.
voice to be heard.
It's everybody's
and people
right
to understand that we are here with equal individuals that feel the same way. And a gun on my waist wouldn't have gotten that. A gun on my waist would have said, I come from Chicago to create violence.
No.
Like the gun on your waist said that anything that happened, you'll pull it and do exactly what happened to Jacob Blake.
You know
and
what?
that's the problem, because it's not inviting. You
That
know
is.
that's not inviting, right or wrong.
And all you gotta do is just talk to us, though, because
That's
you know
what I'm
what?
doing.
All of you, everybody here has the right to carry an open carry in the state
but
of
we know that
Wisconsin.
would be intimidation towards people that we chose not to do that today. We
they'd
chose to
feel
bring our
safer if there were more of them.
We brought our voice. That's more better than bringing a gun, because that's the way you be heard. But today's world say a gun will do it, and that's why you're prepared for that. And that's the problem, because it doesn't make us feel like you're here to protect us. That's the problem.
armed with
But
a
we should not
gun.
afraid. I appreciate your apology. I just wanted to let you know that that's what it's all about. We don't feel like you're here to support what we're here for. And if you are, you should.
Nobody's
I
here
would have
to
came
say-
with my gun hidden to say that I'm here to stand with you. But if it get bucked, I'm ready. That's how you show people to say that I'm here to support you, because they actually don't need your support. Look on the roof. They have snipers. They don't need your support. Look on the side. They have people. They don't need you. Yeah, they're there. I'm not lying. They're there. I know, right? You thought I was, but they're there. I'm just telling you. If we stay ready, we don't have to get ready. And that's what we're trying to do. Get everybody together so we can stay ready and move our country in the correct way. And it's not one individual should divide us. One individual should divide us. We should all come together and move this country in a positive light.
I'm allowed to
this
have my
has been
political
happening
views
for too long.
just as much as
you are right to have your views. You are right to have your opinion. That's why I'm here to stand with you and remind you that what you are standing for is wrong, because we've all been manipulated to believe that what we're doing is the right thing, but it's not. That's why we are all, look at this crowd. All of us are coming from different walks of life because we all have the same fight. We all have the same passion, but us here did not come with guns because we want our voice to be heard. And that's why we asked you, well, what are the guns for? And now that you said those guns are to protect any individual out here that need protection,
anybody,
keep your gun.
Anybody.
Keep your gun. Because that means if you have an issue, he's going to protect you. If I have an issue, he's going to protect me. That's what you said, right?
I don't think there's anybody in this crowd that if there was an burning vehicle, nobody here wouldn't pull any one of us out. We'd all help each other.
That's right.
That's all part of.
But we don't have guns.
It's not yours anymore.
That's all a part of being a community.
That's all part of being an American. An American.
We're all Americans. That's right. We all have these rights.
This is my sister here too. This is my sister here too. Whether she's white and I'm black, this is still my sister because she's a human being.
Yeah.
If we can walk outside our door without looking at a color, do you know where we would be today?
Do
you know where we would?
Anything,
well, that's the problem. We don't do it. The people that support and runs our country do it.
Yes.
I'm telling you right now, as a black man, it doesn't matter to me what you look like. That's how I can hug this lady right here. I don't know what she's capable of doing, but I know she's a human being. And then she's a woman that needs to be protected by us men. And that's what we need to be doing. If we're going to walk out here with a gun, let's protect our women first and foremost, and then everything else. But let's not make one side feel like that we're here to intimidate them. Democracy is what it's all about. But before democracy, we are human beings.
Go to the fucking polls and vote.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Go and
That's
vote.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
But you can also come out of your house into the streets and have your voice to be heard. Because remember, that is your constitutional right.
It is.
Right?
Every peaceful protester here has the right to be here.
And that's what we're doing.
But when you take it to car dealership, these people's businesses.
We're not over there
I know. It's not you guys.
I know your example. I hear what you're saying. That's your example. And I understand that because at the end of the day, I don't want anybody to tear my neighborhood up. I don't want anybody to tear my neighborhood up and remove the stores in my neighborhood.
I think we
but
can all
guess
say
what?
we all love Kenosha. So,
well, what we
I love Kenosha.
We're all here for the same reason. Because I don't love Kenosha. I don't love what Kenosha is standing for today. I don't love the police in Kenosha because I know that they are part of the one-sided program that has been happening for years to come and even now. But what we need to do, if you are passionate about your country and your people, whether they are black or white, you will stand with us. You will not come to this gate where they are already protected. You will come with us in that crowd and say, I'm here to make sure that all of you are safe. And that's what's going to make us feel like that gun is supporting us.
I've been here all day.
I've been here all week.
Been here
That's
since
the difference. And I travel
Monday
to come
morning.
here because I feel like I can make a difference and remind people like you that you are still my brother, whether they told you you are not, because you are human. And that's what it's all about. Don't look at my skin when you look at me. Don't look at the words I say when you hear them come out. Look at me being a human being, and I guarantee you will stand with us. That's what we're doing. Thank you so much.
That's it.
That's what it's all
Whether
about.
we disagree,
That's what it's okay to disagree,
okay
but
to
we can
disagree.
still have a drink.
Right.
It's okay to disagree, but we can
Put that on a T-shirt right there. We can all disagree. We can all have a drink.
All people. I don't need to say I need a Latin, I need a white, I need a black. I want all my people with me. And that's a human being people. That's not a white or a black people. Because otherwise I wouldn't be here. I'm here to make a difference and remind people that this is all of our country.
And we're all
Unfortunately, it was stolen from the indigenous people, but this is now all our country. That's what it is. But it's all about standing together, brother. It's all about when you arrive with those guns on your hip that you said, hey, I'm here for you, I'm here for her, I'm here for him. Not just walk over to this gate and stand here with the people that are already protected and they have snipers already on the roof. It make us think that you're an add-on to that. You're in addition to what they're bringing. It doesn't make us feel like that you're here to protect and secure us.
Believe it or not, I was here when there was only 5 people.
I believe it. all of our country. We all are passionate
All
about
it
it.
takes
And
is
let's
for
make
two
it
people
happen.
to talk.
Let's make it happen. That's what it's all
And
about.
that's what's not happening in this country. Nobody's talking to each other.
That's okay. And that's what I'm here for, because we're going to make sure that it's right. And as long as we live in that light, even after today, we will move this country. We can't let tomorrow we wake up and we sit back at the table and disrespect other race.
Right.
We can't let our uncles and aunties come over and talk negative about other race if we're passionate about these countries. We have to remind our aunties and uncles that it doesn't matter what color they are. We need to support them and assist them with moving forward, not critique them. Because in that case, then we might as well just begin to do what the country is doing and pick a side. And I'm not here to pick a side.
You know
I'm
what?
here because I'm a human being.
I'm sick and tired of picking a side.
That's right.
And you know what? Because if you pick this side, I'm a racist. If I pick this side, I'm a racist. If I pick this side, I'm an extremist. I'm a violent protester.
So stand in the middle with me and just become a human being. See how you got quiet? Because that's what it's about. There's no sides picking when you're with us. We're here because we're tired of what's happening in this country. We're here because we want to see it move in a positive direction. And we're here because we feel like that us being here can make the difference.
Every day in school, what did we say? We said the Pledge of Allegiance. One
Not
nation.
anymore. They've removed that.
One nation.
They've
under
removed
God.
it. We remember it because we had it when we were growing up, but it's been removed because that's not what they want, one nation under God. It's been removed out of the schools. They don't say that anymore because they don't want one nation under God. But if you really believe you want one nation under God, stand here with us.
I am
Don't
right
walk
here
past
with you,
us with
man.
the gun. I know, but stand with us. Make us feel like that you're with us. Don't stand with this gate and say, I'm just here to make sure that everybody is taken care of. March with us. Let your voice be heard like today so people can understand you are not what they think. That's what I'm here for, because people look at me being black, coming from Chicago, and they mix that right in with violence.
You know, all
with
the
gang
violence
banging.
that happens in Chicago
Doesn't make a difference because violence happened here. It just happens to be publicized in Chicago. Violence happens in New Orleans, but it happens to be publicized in Chicago. So wherever they put the cameras at is where you're going to think it's at. But it's everywhere in the world. But if you so passionately feel what you feel about the world, you'll come out and make a difference like we are. I'm not here saying that I'm from Chicago and it's about Chicago. No, it's about wherever it's happening. And that's why I'm here, from Chicago.
Amen, man.
So as long as we do that, we will make this country great again.
Yeah.
Okay?
I agree.
'Cause I don't think it's been great, but we can make it great now.
You have a lot to learn from him. He just
all got a
straightened you
lot
out.
to learn there.
I don't think it was a matter of a lot to learn from him. We're very much on the same side. Able
But
to
the only
give
difference, you
knowledge
wasn't
to each
willing
other.
to share that before I walked over here, and I think
But
that's what
nobody,
she's saying.
but nobody asked.
Well, nobody seemed inviting. You guys walked over with pistols on your waist. Normally when we see pistols, that means get back.
And we were away from the.
But you had the pistol, so
people
you should
came
have
up
come
with-
forward, is what she's saying. If you were really feeling that with pistols and we're feeling intimidated, you will come forward and remind us that that's not what it is, what you see. And that's why we're here. And now you've said that that's not it is, what we see, and you can be with us. And you can march with us. But continue to do that, though, now. When I'm not in your face, continue to do that. When you're not with black people, continue to
I hope you guys are sharing this stream right now. These are some conversations that I think the world needs to hear. So pick a group, pick some family, pick some friends, and just go ahead and share this stream.
That's right. Defund the police. If those are the ones that's doing it. Because remember, they said they picked that job to serve and protect.
Why defund them when you could give them more money for better training, right?
You know why we need to defund them? Because we've given them the job, we've given them the opportunity, but yet they won't do it. So we probably need to defund them and put the money in a position or in a place where it will be used properly, which is educating people, which is removing them out of the schools and putting programs in here that's going to bring the people that's being talked about in Chicago off the streets. That's what that means.
Why not further the education of police officers to be more like civil?
No, because they've
servants
already
and-
gotten to the place where we put them. We've already allowed them to get there with the knowledge that they have. We need to start from the bottom up, and that's
So
the smaller
we
schools.
need a
That's the
criminal
grammar
justice.
schools.
We need a criminal justice reform.
Yeah.
We don't
Bingo.
necessarily need to defund the police. We need a
We
criminal
do.
justice reform.
We do because they have too much money.
What the
We do.
money goes
We
for.
do. That's right. That's the part you have to do the homework on and find out where those funds are
Exactly.
going. And it's not a problem because maybe you didn't do the homework
money
on that.
is
And it's okay, but that money is not being properly used.
It's
and
being
that's what we need
used
to
to
define.
defend the
more than
law,
aware
to
where the
pay
money
the
goes in law
lawsuits.
enforcement.
Well, then
against
you should definitely be
against the
standing with us
police.
because they don't need all that money, brother.
No,
When
they
you
don't.
come to
They
Chicago
don't.
and you
Reform
talk, when you talk about what's happening in
years.
Chicago, come to Chicago and see why it's happening because there's no funds and there's no resources. You taking them with you now? You gonna take them with you now? Okay, I can understand that now. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
All right, see you guys later.
Take care.
That's what we'll do. Thank you guys. You're welcome. Thank you. That's what it's about.
Conversations. We're having conversations. More hugs and handshakes and less, violent breaks.
up,
My
man? We're
God.
seeing you everywhere.
Hey, we're trying to be.
What's going on, my guy? Say hi to the fans.
What's up, fam? How are you doing?
You guys are growing fast, man. You guys were just in D.C., right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Did you catch up with Frank Nitty?
I did. Yeah. Got to talk to him on the steps of Lincoln Memorial for a while.
Oh, wow. Because then you guys headed back here to Kenosha, right?
Yeah, we got back in last night, actually. Went to Maryland for a minute, did some decompress time. And then,
Portland yet?
going back. We're going to be in Louisville this weekend.
What's going on in Louisville?
Oh, man. We don't know. INFAC is supposed to be in town because there's supposed to be a huge anti-BLM rally. And I guess INFAC's planning on showing up as well. So there's going to be very different views that should be coming together.
How long you guys been around?
I've been doing coverage since...
Somebody just told me about CJTV one day, and I'm like, okay, let me check it out. And then it's like everybody, I just seen y'all numbers going.
Yeah.
And then your group is like growing fast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So.
CJ Chill, what is it?
Oh, yeah, my chill community.
Chill
Yeah.
community?
That's my peeps. Shout out, y'all.
That's flying.
Oh, man, I tell you.
You guys are like, your content's good, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Somebody just said, yeah, I was watching CJ. I'm like, what the hell is CJTV?
That's what I was saying, too. I was like, what is CJTV? Mercado Media.
No, you're everywhere.
CJTV is a platform for the people. Platform for the people to have a voice that we can go ahead and get out here. Maybe we can raise some voices out of these crowds and make some change through conversation like we saw right here. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do in everything I do.
I don't think I got the answer to how long you guys been around?
So I started back basically day one George Floyd in Seattle. So May Day in Seattle when it started burning.
So you were shooting
Creeping up on 105 days, I think now.
Wow. So, but that's when you kind of started.
Yeah, that's legit. Like I was watching mainstream media and I picked up my camera and I was like, man, I got to go see what's really going on.
I wonder if it was you that the stream I was watching. Did you get up to like a couple thousand concurrent viewers?
84,000.
What?
Yeah, that last week. Yeah.
Watching concurrent?
Oh yeah, 84,000 live. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, it blew up. Yeah, no, I mean, so I was solo, just out there doing my thing, teamed up with another group. We worked together for a while, had different ideology, kind of different visions. And so within the last couple of weeks, I just broke off, went independent again with CJTV. Okay. And this has all happened just in the last 2 weeks, basically.
Now you're kind of, you still got a crew of sorts, right?
Man, so the way it works is I have moderators on the back end that do everything. Like my sister here actually is my executive admin. She does. Yeah, that's family right there. Nice. So they make sure that everything runs smooth on the back end, moderate the channel, make sure that the community that we're building stays healthy, toxic free, keep the hate speech out, keep any slanderous conversations out, and keep it all about positive growth. And like I said, producing a platform for conversation. So.
I see you got merch. Let me see the merch.
Oh, yeah.
Are you selling that?
Not yet. These are some one-offs right now, but they're coming.
Do you have a good somebody you think? Because I know merch by Amazon is actually good.
We've looked into some options, yeah. We were actually looking to do a fundraiser here in Kenosha to help put some money back into the people that lost homes in the fires. So we're trying to get a bunch of merch made and then have all that sold and then have all the funds and proceeds go towards a fundraiser here in Kenosha. So keep your eyes out for that, guys. We're trying to put it all together, but we've been moving at a breakneck pace, you know what I mean? From Seattle into Milwaukee, and then we went from Minneapolis, road tripped it down to here, through Chicago, over to D.C., back over here, then down to Louisville, back up here, back to Seattle, down to Portland. So it's nonstop. It's nonstop.
So what you need is like a run and gun live stream pack.
That's it.
Yep. What do they call that? IRL live view. Like you need a router in the backpack.
We're about to start a fundraiser for that right now, actually.
My signal dropping, man.
Man, I tell you, there's nothing worse than being at D.C. and, like, I'm sitting there on the steps of Lincoln Memorial.
I was watching that.
I'm standing right next to MLK at 3rd. I've got his granddaughter. I've got Breonna Taylor's sister standing next to me, and I'm dead. And I was just like, so I did a lot of footage, though. We're putting together a video right now of everything from that experience at the March on Washington.
You know what I learned? One thing I learned from watching Frank Nitty TV was that dude's live was not even going out in the country. Yeah. He said he had Spectrum Mobile.
Yeah.
And Spectrum Mobile. You know Spectrum now has mobile, right?
I didn't even know Spectrum was a thing.
Yeah, Spectrum Cable.
Nope.
You never heard of Spectrum Cable?
Nope.
Oh, you're not from Wisconsin, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, Spectrum is a huge cable company. But I guess their mobile is really legit. So I couldn't help but see Frank Nitty's live stream stay live in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, how the heck is this dude still going live?
Man, I don't even know, man.
So that's a secret, man. It's finding a.
It is a secret.
Carrier,
You got to find the one. So I carry like separate. I have a separate carrier I use for a hotspot. So like my little stream packs, like I have like another hotspot from like AT&T. Then I carry my Verizon, and I try to jump signals if I have to.
So those
but
are both good carriers.
they work good.
AT&T and Verizon are supposed to be the top.
I mean, if I could get a sponsorship, Verizon, bringing us together, Verizon, something like that.
You know, they should start getting on board with live streamers.
They should.
These carriers.
Hopefully Facebook's coming around. They're figuring it out that there's a lot of live stream content that's out there. It's generating a mass amount of people to the network. So we're trying to get the quality increased so that we can have more 4K type things that are being out there. Because right now it's like 380 or 720p, I think is like the highest content.
Yeah, unless you're a gamer,
Right.
Facebook only lets you stream at 720.
Right.
Now, if you're a gamer, they let you stream at 1080.
You had to have that like level up program.
Level up.
Level up.
You get the check mark. But the only way to be level up is to stream and tag a game and all that. And
Yep.
I'm like, but they did release stars to just you know, you familiar
Oh, yeah.
with stars?
Yeah.
Donations? They
Yeah.
did start releasing stars to people who weren't gamers, to like just your average creator, which is good.
Well, what they did to me was froze my page. So my main page had like 107,000 followers on it.
Yeah.
Like week one, they froze that. So my page I'm on right now, I had to restart 2 or 3 days ago. That's why I went to Maryland.
Is it only for a 30-day? Is it some kind of...
Probably a 30-day ban, and they troll you.
I don't know what happened. I think they said something in the specs, so I'm not sure. So I rebranded. I put a whole new media page out. So CJTV still, but it's just CJTV, no space, or CJ Halliburton TV.
I had a hard time finding you the other day.
Yeah, it's
I
tough.
was like, man, where is this dude?
So I encourage everyone to come to my personal page, CJ Halliburton. That's where I'm going to be posting updates should that happen again. So we can
personal profile.
Yep. Okay. Follow me on that one. I can't add friends anymore, but I can be able to follow people on that, and then people can follow me. And then should anything happen, I can jump you to whatever next page. Because I've got like,
Did you appeal that?
yeah, we're working on it. But like my guy Soul Luna back in Portland, like he's had his shut down like 3 times. You know,
How
so
long did he say it's been down?
he's had one. I think most of them haven't come back up. Yeah, so it's scary. It's scary.
They did it to Cop Block when I used to write for them years ago.
Yep.
It just went gone. And
Really?
the anti-media gone. Free Thought Project gone. All my homies gone.
We talked to a woman who reached out to us. She said they've been doing it since like 2008, and they had something like 580,000 followers. Something happened. Someone posted something they didn't like, or they posted a picture of, I think it was a police horse being hit by a protester or something, and
it went against the content.
and whatever it was, they were like, nope, click.
Community standards.
So it was like,
You see the new standards that came
12 years.
New ones,
Yeah, like 600,000 people just gone. Scary. It scares me. But I know that, like, I mean, overnight, like, there was like 15,000 followers. Within 12 hours, it came right back over.
I saw that, how fast you guys are growing, and then your group is growing fast, too.
Yeah, it's just a lot of love,
overnight,
man.
You gain like 1,000 people to your group.
Yeah, a lot of love, man.
But do you have access to the group at least, or is it attached to
Oh, yeah.
the page?
It's in the page. So under my CJTV page, CJ Chill Community. Yeah, oh yeah, that's the CJ Chill Community is still there. It was the main media page where they froze that, so I was able to kind of migrate that over. So yeah, the Chill Community is there. I'm still posting, like hanging out with family, kind of taking it away from the.
You said you started a new page now?
Yeah, it's still CJTV. It's just a different variation. It's, so.
Do you think it was frozen as a result of the footage that you took? Because I've been here all week, and I know that there's a lot of controversial footage that's being allowed because of the fact of the independent streamers like us.
I don't think it had to do with the footage I shot, because they pulled that down immediately. I think the FBI, like, immediately when they saw that, they were like, no, that's ours. They did their investigation, then they gave it back to Facebook. Facebook posted it back up and just put like an explicit content warning on it. I thought it was gone for good. Someone else had to tell me that it was back.
Yeah, when I was in Minneapolis, I had very good footage of the kids burning down the precinct, and we had like 8,000 simultaneous, and they cut it, and then it was gone. And then they said we didn't violate the standards, but they couldn't republish the video. But I'm guessing because it has evidence or violence, but
it's tough to tell. I know some places like
Unicorn Ryan can put it all day all long. You know?
Well, a lot of it is once you have like if you have like your business ID on there as well, like once you put like if you go LLC, once you put that on there, it does add that air of legitimacy. So they're having to take down a business instead of just like a live stream platform.
Gotcha.
Oh. Man, I keep mine in my bag. I stopped even trying, man.
I think I'm good. Okay, it was just a glitch.
What? Yours has an extension?
Oh yeah, it can go way out.
Oh no, now I'm jealous. I bought this and I thought it was high tech, and now yours is like.
You know what's messing it up is
It's the cord.
Yep.
The cord throws off. They have counterweights you can put on there.
Yeah, that's right.
You can get those in the pop. I haven't used them yet because I run a mic off mine, so I just run my old trusty right here.
But don't the counterweight add more
I liked how I saw that, and I thought that was quite creative.
This is my rig, man. I usually have right here. I screw on a light that hangs right here. This is my battery pack. This is my receiver for the mic. Yeah, you can flip out between, switch up. We actually got to plug in the phone here in a second.
Well, that's the Samsung.
So it's on the back side here.
Oh, it's wireless?
Yep.
Yep. And then I usually have a light that attaches right here, so I can put like a light out here.
How does that?
Because I'm using the
This
wireless
is Samsung.
Go.
Yeah, I've got a Rode as well, but like I lost my cord that went for my directional shotgun mic.
Definitely comes a share of.
No, we don't need to cut the stream. We'll just plug in your phone here real quick. Yeah, so we got to swap between phones. Yeah, she's learning. So I'm going to cut the mic for a little bit and take a little walk around here and look at some stuff.
Sure.
Hey.
It's, nice meeting you, man.
Hey, my guy.
Finally meeting
nice
you.
to meet you as well.
Tristan Harris, The Rundown Live.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. I was here, and I got a lot of viral footage, so.
I appreciate you being here, man.
So no problem. I was on Alex Jones and then a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
CNN wanted to interview me and a bunch of other people. So
yeah.
I'm from Wisconsin, so I've been here, and I also, as I mentioned, Minneapolis. And
okay.
Covered the first 10 days of the BLM marches. So
yeah.
I have a pretty good working relationship with everyone in the area.
You probably know Andrew then pretty well then, right?
Probably.
Mercado?
I know who he is.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met. I know that I saw his stuff going viral too.
Oh yeah.
Like all three of us have been just crazy viral.
Yeah. Mercado Media. Yeah. Blew up.
But it's really cool because we've organized a really good group of citizen journalists, even though we don't all agree. We're all centric, and we've been doing it for years, like 10 years, podcasting as a show.
That's awesome.
You know, I started out in the
I got your card right here, man.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
definitely gonna check into it. Man.
Yeah, definitely. We've been aggregated, you know, through the independent media. Like I said, I don't know if you were around back in the day when there was like the Free Thought Project, and you know, Nick Burnaby over at March Against Monsanto. That's my crew. The Left Crew, Justin King, Left Crew. Right Crew is the Ford Fishing. Okay.
That's his spot.
I missed that whole thing.
Yeah. I think everyone missed it.
But, you know, it's all about citizen journalists, and the platform we have is just all run by mostly independent people. We invite them on all sides.
Yeah.
Try to get that communication like the dialogue you saw there. So.
That's amazing, man. Well, let me know.
Yeah, definitely, man.
I'll reach out to you.
You're going to have to reach out to me because
I got you. I got your card. I'll call you. I definitely will. I promise. Promise. It's hot. Real hot. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, man?
Appreciate your work, man.
Hey, man, thank you so
Thanks for
much.
giving Kenosha a voice.
I appreciate you letting me be here. Thank you very much. Did Trump follow me here? See, I don't know if he's chasing me. I don't know. If you're chasing me, Trump, you need to let me know, man. Leave some cookies and goodies. What up? My guy, talk to me. I see you got, what do you got? What's your rig right here?
Very cheap. Can't be safe.
You're not repping Joby?
Man, I can't afford that.
You got the makeshift though.
It works, dog.
$50. I got a Duracell I got from my mother-in-law and a little lap I got from my Twitch stream.
Okay.
Not the best, but
I tell you what you do right here. You take this guy, and then you wrap it up inside like that. Like I got mine right here, so I have my battery pack wrapped up in the leg. Yeah, well then it keeps you from having to hold all that in your
I
hand.
also have this little fisheye lens if I want to get a wider view.
What?
But it's bad. I mean, look how blurry it looks on the other.
It's like a bad dream, bro.
Yeah.
Scary. Immediately I got the jeebies. So you're from Kenosha, right?
I am. Just been here for a couple years, but my wife and I moved here a couple years ago, and we're artists at a local. We're members of a local art gallery right here, Pollard Gallery and Gifts.
Have you been doing some of the murals on the board ups?
Yeah, so I'm going to get started on one, and in fact, with my own stream, I started a painting that I hope, and whether or not the Blake family accepts it, it's up to Jacob Blake, but it's a painting that I want to give to Jacob Blake personally, and it's a painting that I think would honor his mother's wishes. That when Julia Jackson spoke, she encouraged all of us to be in unity, right? Not create division. And she says, do Jacob justice in this way and examine your hearts. And so there's this plan I have in my head of what this painting is going to look like, and I just want to honor the family and speak to that pain that the family is going through and that so many are going through
during this time. Kenosha went from tiny little town to headline news, even in Japan. I got a student in Japan. He's like, "Hey, you know, your city's on fire." I'm like, "Yes."
It's never the call you want to get. It's like, hey, you left your front door open when you left for the baseball game. You're like, oh, that's not good. But when they say, hey, your town's burning, that hits you a little bit harder, right? I mean, it's terrible.
It does. And my wife and I thank you for the work you've been doing, you know, just letting it, as an observer, just letting it into people's bedrooms. They're able to see what's happening here at the ground level. And that's great work. Thank you. Thank you
very much. Thank you very much.
I have heart disease and I'm immunocompromised, so I have to be very careful.
Immunocompromised. I was trying to immunocompromised.
So I got to be a little more careful.
That I'm saying I couldn't figure out the word earlier. So
with COVID-19, you know, still happening in the midst of us. So it's yeah. I mean, I hope. I don't know if you guys had a chance to check out Polar Gallery, but there's some murals going on there. I just spoke with the manager and some of the leadership, and I'll probably get started on a mural there because chances are we're going to keep it up for another week. I mean, especially with Trump showing up here today, it's going to be a little more testy, and so therefore we want to, you know, just got to keep it boarded up.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, thanks for doing what you're doing, man. What was your name again?
Arthur.
Arthur, it's a pleasure to meet you, man.
Yeah.
Where is the gallery exactly?
So it's straight down. Straight down.
Right down here?
Yep. Just walk towards the lake.
This is 56th, right?
Yep. And so if you walk past if you walk past 5th, you're a little too far. So it's in between 6th and 5th Ave.
6th and 5th Ave.
Yeah.
You guys heard it.
Right off of 5th Ave, and you know, as we were watching the fires burn on your stream, we saw the smoke go up, and I can smell the tear gas coming in all the way in my home, and in fact, we actually had an infestation. All the insects are trying to get away from it. So
yeah, well, this area is safe of insects for a while.
Yep, it is.
Birds and raccoons and
right
anything else that lives in here. Don't get too close to this mic. It's all for the last 105 days with nothing but tear gas. So.
Will do. And I'm telling anyone that's on here, as soon as my battery dies, to tune into CJTV. My wife's initials are CJ, so that's kind of funny there.
Awesome.
But,
What's up, wifey?
From CJ to CJ. What's up?
Lots of love, my guy. Thanks so much for the time, man. I appreciate it. Is this your card?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Hey, big shout out. Here we go. So boom.
I'll be painting. I actually, my last Twitch stream, I was painting with.
It's a very pensive look, by the way.
Thank you.
I like that.
The more hair I lose on my head, the more I grow on my face.
It's a good look. It's a good look. It's falling down the right direction. As long as it's not going down your back. Right?
Yeah, the wife doesn't like it, but you know.
She says that, but that's not how she really feels. Nice, man. Oh, shoot. Hey, back off. There's a bug.
As soon as I try to reach out to you, and as soon as I finish the painting, again, whether or not Jacob Blake receives the painting, it's up to him.
Absolutely.
But I want to honor the family and speak to the injustice and speak to his mother's request that we would stand in unity and not in division. And so, you know, you can join us, join Kenosha, continue to pray for us, continue to pray for the family of Jacob Blake, pray for his healing physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And that's really, you know, that's what we're doing here.
Appreciate that.
Rising from the ashes.
I saw that, man. We got little stickers.
Bounce back.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much, brother. We'll talk to you soon. I don't think so. What's up, man?
CJ.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
How you doing, man?
I like you. I like your channel, man.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I just looked you up the other day, and you guys are doing good stuff. So you were just in D.C., Washington.
Yeah. We were doing the coverage on the march. Well, what coverage we could do with the dead signals out there.
Oh yeah.
D.C. was shut down. There was no internet.
And you drove down there?
Yeah.
Or up there?
Yeah. So I flew in from Seattle to Minneapolis. Met up with my guy Andrew Mercado with Mercado Media, who's running around here somewhere, and we drove to Chicago. We were doing like a trip to DC. It's gonna be a week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're gonna hit every major city and just do coverage. But I made it as far as Chicago, day 2.
Okay.
And we got the call about Kenosha, so we came down here and we spent 4 days doing coverage here and everything that was happening.
So where are you from?
Seattle.
Oh, you live in Seattle. Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Yeah. No, I heard about you down here. I live in Chicago.
Oh, okay, right on.
We were like looking for resources on the ground to see what was going on, and then I followed you guys. So keep doing what you're doing.
I appreciate that.
I'm doing a documentary. I've been working on it since March on the Trump base, on the voters for Trump. I had never met a Trump supporter coming from Chicago, and during the quarantine, I ended up going home to Kansas in this little fucking town. Excuse my language. And it was 100% Trump supporters. And I said, well, hell, I'm going to try to do a documentary about you guys, kind of looking at the psychological aspect of it. What made you decide you wanted to go for this, go this way?
I'm assuming you're not voting for Trump.
No.
Just a guess in your tone. I was just guessing.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, here's the deal. Here's the deal. The people who support Trump don't do it for the right reasons. And the reasons they tell you, oh, the economy's great. First of all, the economy isn't great. Okay. Second of all, the economy he did have was President Obama's. Obama was running, the most consecutive months of GDP growth in the history of the United States. So that's not the real reason. The real reason is, it's hidden in that divide of this country that we're having. It's race. It's class. It's mine and not yours is what it all comes down to. So.
I hear you.
I'm not a Trump supporter.
To surmise.
They seem okay. A lot of them are okay, but whatever.
Each their own, right?
Yeah, right.
Each their own. It's politics. Politics. There's Andrew Mercado.
Yeah, do you have a card? How do I get
I don't. You can hit me up directly.
CJTV the best?
Yeah. Just message me in. I got an entire back-end team of mods. I can even, you guys want to write it down on, man, I can even just, I got it. Really.
Sir, why do you not have business cards? Explain yourself.
Because I'm about environment, dog, and it's all about technologies. So let's get real about it. Thanks, bud.
Hey, everybody.
There he goes. Didn't even look. Trust a guy with a mic. You saw it.
No, I didn't even realize they gave you my wallet.
Chris Angel, you guys didn't know. They're floating on him.
See you, dude. No, I got an exclusive with Justin Blake.
There you go, man. Give me a call.
Jacob's uncle.
Okay.
Today. I went over to the. Thanks.
Cool. You got it.
I went over to that. They're doing like a park day, like a community day.
Yeah, I heard there was a barbecue or something going on.
Yeah.
Where is that?
It's 40th and 28th.
Is that
It's
pretty
funny.
far from here?
Nothing. It doesn't seem like anything is far.
When you march these streets, yeah, they say everything's pretty close.
Well, if you want, I can. If you need any footage, I've been, you got all the footage. But if you need anything, I've did a bunch of interviews and
cool.
Happy to send it. But I do want to reach out to you about some footage from Tuesday down the road when I get this documentary.
Yeah.
And I'll send you the trailer. I was at the rally in Tulsa.
The Repulsa in Tulsa.
The Repulsa rally.
The COVID Dome. 6,000 enter, 1 leaves. Something like that.
It was crazy, man. It was crazy. So it's been a wild year.
Yeah,
How long are you sticking around in town?
A couple days. I'll probably be here today. I'm just kind of taking some time to decompress from last week. And
so you just happen to kind of be in the area.
Seems to happen with me.
Dude, that's fate.
We were in Chicago, we got a call, made it here, and I have family in the area, so it was just kind of like, yeah, we're gonna head that way, and then it just on the stop, it just, like I say, yeah, it's divine, man. Like you
just go with it,
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you think is gonna happen tonight?
I don't know, man. I hope it'll be pretty chill. It seems like a pretty laid back.
Yeah,
situation.
after Tuesday.
Yeah, there's a lot of federal agents in town. There's a lot of support that's out here, like law enforcement. So it should be.
Tuesday was the precipice of the emotions.
Absolutely.
Fell, and now we're kind of leveled off. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
My man.
Get a hold of me. Likewise. Take care. Watch out for the space bike. Is that a robot bike?
My wife's gonna kick my ass if I don't. Thanks, bud.
You got it, man. Thank you. Thanks for letting me see
your.
Out,
man. I appreciate that.
You got it. Can you roll on water with this?
I haven't gone fast enough to try.
Whew.
But it's an electric, so you don't have to pedal.
Oh man, you set up. Oh, it's got a flashlight and things. It's amazing, man. Well, thanks for coming and saying hi. I appreciate you, brother. All right, you take care. Thank you so much. Yes. Oh, my fault. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
over there. They all just kind of came out of the building fast. It was like, what's happening? Nothing.
They might be doing like.
Where they're headed. You know, maybe they got a call about something that we don't know.
I don't know, but hey, let's cut the mic for a little bit and get the phone charged up, right? Okay, guys. Hey, I'm gonna tune off the mic for a little bit. We're still gonna walk around and just capture some angles. All right. So, see, I'm not going anywhere. Worry not.
Water though. Got a little more water in my bag. Are you thirsty?
Are you off?
No, we're still up.
Bad situations.
But do you want some water?
And that's what we're doing right now. We're thinking we can bring the unity and bring the peace.
Yeah, I got some water right in here. Not very much, but we're gonna have to try to find some.
Okay.
Can we just walk around and get shots while you're
If our father found out we were down here,
Why would your father?
He's so scared of us coming down here. It's like we grew up here our whole lives. What he saw, he's scared to death. He goes. I said the other day, I'm going to Kenosha shop. He goes, what are you going to Kenosha for? I'm like, calm down. Pleasing their own fashion. They want to get rich. They want to get things. They want to be seen. They want to be heard. I don't care about being seen and heard anymore. I just want people to hear the word of God, God's word. I want them to come in a relationship, not religion. For sure.
So we've been watching you since just about day one.
Oh, wow. Like day one here in Kenosha?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I just went live. I've heard of verbally. I'll give you a spiritual experience.
Black Lives Matter means a lot to us, but you are the only reason we came down here. It took us 45 minutes to get through Kenosha just to get here to say hi to you. And welcome.
Thank you so much.
Don't want to get you in trouble with your daddy.
For everything you and your sister do.
Thank you so much.
I wrote something on Facebook on your thing that I really like it.
Would you say?
That I really like you to see. You really touched. I mean, when that whole shooting went down.
And then I heard a verbal voice saying,
When that whole shooting went down, I don't know if I can speak for everybody, but I think
it's
so.
saying hot mic.
And I love people.
People are saying the mic's still on hot mic.
I felt a dark presence over me. And immediately I knew that was Satan. And I
Sorry,
rebuked him in
they were
Jesus'
saying
name. And
mic
my presence
is.
left. It is real.
Oh, sorry. I thought maybe they couldn't hear anything. They used all caps and exclamation points. I thought it was important.
Just that it was like, we were scared for you, we were like crying with you. I mean, it was just, it was so raw and just your genuineness. It was really, I mean, honest to God, when you left and were on your way to Washington, I was like, I was sad. It was so weird. I mean,
I'm looking at options.
Oh my God, options. And no one will ever remember you.
The connection with just Kenosha, the connection here has been, I mean, I can't even begin to describe like the outpouring of support and love that I've gotten from the community.
Well, your genuineness shows. I mean, people can see that.
Feel it.
You know,
and it's a community here that receives it, which I love. You know, so often people it gets misconstrued as something else, or it gets kind of shuffled off into some other ulterior motive. But I'm just in front of the camera here doing the best I can, or holding it, doing the best I can. But everyone here really is attached to the message that I'm trying to put forth. We're here to elevate voices.
Yep. You're real. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. I watched you for a while in Washington. That was really cool.
Yeah, it's been incredibly interesting. You know, this whole we'll crop the background and make it look like we're somewhere else.
Nice. Very nice. I did too.
Where's that other hand?
Here.
You got
We're charging our phones, so we turned off the